did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream.
Hey,
I am not.
Listen.
You listen. Good one. That was quick. I'm not late. I'm actually early. The stream's been running for 3 minutes 48 seconds, and it's 2 minutes past 10, so I was early. Insidious on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hoy, how you doing? Gravy, Lonely Girl, Power Creep, Unforgiven Carpet, David, Skellington, Stein, Sleepy, Greg, Riansu, DJ, Mark JPVVA. Welcome to the stream, people. How you doing? I know there's other people there, then you're lurking, and that's perfectly fine. You can lurk. There's nothing wrong with that, and anyone on the internet that told you that there is anything wrong with that is stupid. Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yord Priska with a resub. Thank you very much. That was nice and quick. Oh, dear. I'm going to try not to vanish because I'm wearing green, and hopefully my green screen doesn't delete me. But I might vanish. I might disappear. It might look black. Which is actually fine because I always wear fucking black anyway, so whatever. You can't tell the difference. Doesn't make any difference. Jilly, W Dead Claude, Mind Distortion, how you doing? Welcome to the stream as well. I need to sell the stuff and things that we got yesterday because yesterday's RNG was not that good. The run was good, and I got dead. But, I didn't sell all my stuff. HG Wells, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doesn't sound that loud today. Where's the... Oh, there we go. Turn up some volume. Can't even fucking hear it. You should be able to... Wrong side. You should be able to your end. Let me delete all this shit I don't need. Bom, 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 bom. Bye, 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 bye. Delete those with the deconstruction because it's still... Materials for jewelry are much, much cheaper because of the way they change things, but they're still expensive regardless. What do we get to? Ninja button? Alright. One was mega until we got featured by Windy Bollocks. Agreed. We did get featured by Windy Bollocks, and I disagree with that happening. While I'm doing this, Infinite Archive Almost Immortal Warrior, Infinite Archive Lazy Sork, or Infinite Archive Tempest. I don't give a fuck which one you are. If you've got one, and you can whisper me before anybody else, we're going. So while I'm doing this, that's your opportunity to join. Whoever gets there first is getting it. I also need to squash this shit. It's nearly time for Amsterdam, people. Are you much excited? You should be. It's going to be fucking mega. Delete these. Keep mending because I was... actually, no. I've got those on another character. Even though ninjas. DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, wrong one. JD, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Karate Kid is here as well. The original Karate Kid, by the way. True story. Wiggling in your seat. Yeah, you don't live that far away from that, do you? In fact, maybe you do. Maybe if you don't consider the mass of water in between the two countries from here to there, if you just consider flat distance, I think you're actually a bit further away. Very excited. Good evening, Zion Ninjas. Damn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Amsterdam is so close now. Much. Yes, indeed. Adrea is joining us. The mighty Adrea. Let's fucking go. Lena, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Excuse me. I need to wipe my fucking face. I'll sweat my ass off. Yes, I'm wetting my t-shirt. I can't find a towel. Where was I? RNG. We need good RNG because we're going to keep testing this until it actually happens. Off stream, I get really good RNG. On stream, it's dog shit. It's absolute shit. Nothing I can do about it. Not sure what's going on there. Do I have potions? Yes. Do I have food? Also, yes. Have I repaired? Probably not. We're going anyway. Infinite in the chat if you want the guide. I hope Adrea's RNG is better than mine yesterday. You got no focused efforts and it wasn't actually noticeable. Which is fucking madness. And how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Elvin PS, welcome to the stream as well. Here's a ninja button. Before anyone judges me, before anyone judges me on the internet, which is what happens all the time anyway. It's what happens when you're in this job. People will judge you even though they don't know you, but they'll claim to know you and talk about you like they're talking like they know you, but they don't. But King, thank you very much. Yes, I'm aware. I need a fucking mop chop. I'm aware I need a fucking haircut. I'm saving it until just before Amsterdam. Because then I don't have to get it cut twice. Vaderog and King, welcome to the stream. King also for the resub. Thank you very, very much. Pray to Purple Chicken for good RNGesus. You can pray to the Purple Chicken all you want. It doesn't mean you're going to get one. Kim Bob, Fless, how you doing? Welcome. I need to go and repair real quick because I forgot to do the thing. Chicken attack. Let's fucking go. Way too excited for Amsterdam. Are you going as well? Fless and Leno, are you going? That'd be epic. I mean, I don't even care. No bothered. I need to pick this up. You are? Excellent. Yeah, it's going to be insane. But I'm rude apparently according to the internet. So you better ask people that don't know me how I really am. And if you're offended by anything, probably better leave. Get out, I'm offensive. Haven't played since 41 drops, so I've got to update last Sork. Dude, it's fucking insane. I mean, the previous Sork is still absolutely fine. You don't have to change anything if you don't want to. But if you want to play it for specifically for Infinite Archive and take advantage of the upgraded version for that, then it's really good. Lots of ninjas going, very happy, excited. It's going to be fucking nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts. Half an hour away from where I live, so how could we not? Really? You're proper close. Nice. Well, it's about... If we don't count the journey to where we have to stay, I think it's like an hour away from you. Because the flight is very, very short. But it's going to be strange, because I don't know what the fuck to do when I get there. We'll figure it out. Do need to, but mostly skill, not so much the gear. Okay, fair. Is there an event scheduled to be in the UK? If there was, that would be on the internet. This is for Amsterdam. You have to keep an eye on their announcements. The itinerary looks awesome. Yes, it does. They posted that on Twitter recently. Turtle Swatter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do. Love that though. Slightly out of context, but when you joke with your audience all the time, then a complete stranger comes in and assumes that you're being rude to people rather than just having fun with the regulars. And they paint a picture of you that's not really real. It's quite precious. Gear is fine now, but the changes are the big one. I mean, I can understand that. The changes aren't too big, but then what you have to consider is obviously everybody sees things from a different perspective. Everyone's got a different skill set or skill level, and some people will take longer to adjust than others. But honestly, once you got into it, it's really fucking... It's not that bad. Mike Macon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Not asking for one purple chicken was godlike qualities. We need the RNG to stop it, though. We still booked a hotel so we both can drink. Nice. So no designated driver. At the risk of being rude and simp, what's up, Sensei and Zai? How you doing, Mike? Welcome to the stream. Also, get out, you suck. That's me being directly offensive to you on purpose to make sure your feelings are bad. That's my 100% intention. And that's definitely not satire in the slightest. So how dare you assume otherwise? Dragon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dragon's got ninja stars, by the way. Gold ones. Gold. He's showing off, as he should be. Swinging a hammer wielder for people? Fucking yes. Whee! No satire allowed. Only serious stuff. Big fan, what's up? Elder Scrolling, how you doing? Welcome to the stream on YouTube. I said on YouTube, obviously, because people don't know this yet. I'm streaming on 2 platforms at the same time. YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So I'm reading multiple chats, and some people might not see other people's names, so they might not have any direct context. You just hear it. But, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good evening, sir. Zai, how are you doing tonight? I'm fucking knackered, dude. 5 minutes before the stream, I almost fucking caved. Like, fuck, I'm knackered. I can't do it. But I'm here, so... That's shit for you, isn't it? Oh, we thought he wasn't going to stream today. We're going to watch someone better. You can't say that. Not allowed. Let's go. The mighty Adrea has joined us today. He's graced us with his presence. He's on the almost immortal bollocks. I've forgotten what the name of the build's called. That's wrong. The Infinite Archive Lazy Sock. That's what I meant. Almost immortal Infinite Archive Lazy Sock. That's not what it's called at all. Howlin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Not a good start. It'll do. This better be a good one. I mean, it's accurate. Dude, it's fucking mad. The Iowa Sork. That's never going away, is it? See what we've done, Mike? Mike calls it Infinite Archive because it's IA. He calls it Iowa. And it's kind of sticking. Boing. As soon as the Drea gets focused efforts, I need to know, because why not? And also I'm quitting because it's not fair. Just realized it sound different on your videos. That doesn't make any sense. You just realized I sound different on my video. How? How do I sound different? It's the same microphone. Are you using a different device to listen with? Are you using a different device to listen with? Also, which videos are you watching? The old ones or the new ones? And you also have to understand that when I'm live streaming, I'm talking to an audience live. When I'm making a video, I'm doing an explainer thing. It's not quite the same tone. I mean, not necessarily on purpose, but it kind of is. Like, you have a different thing. When you're talking to someone that you've spoken to for the last fucking 30 years of your life, you're going to speak to them slightly differently to you would on the phone to, I don't know, Bluetooth. Fucking Bluetooth. Sorry, Mike. Oh, shit. Been building the Infinite Archive Laser Sork. I'm a BFG hit CP today. Completely wiped all the world bosses in Coal Harbor, so I want to take it into Infinite Archive instead. It's designed for Infinite Archive. Take it in there. Soft taunt, right? I'm watching your 41 update for the Lazy Sork. Yeah, I'm explaining. This is an explainer video, and I'm not, like, bouncing off the chat at the same time. It's not an in-room conversation. It's more of no one's fucking talking to me right now, and I'm concentrating and explaining stuff. It's a different... You're going to get a different tone slightly. Where the fuck did I get to? Also, you haven't got the fan blasting in my face, so that might alter it a little bit as well. And this goes there, that goes there. Done. Remember to buff if you're on this, by the way. If you're just about to approach a boss, put your buffs on first. I love how different your builds are from the meta. Just wondering how you create an on-meta build that works. I'm trying to create some of my own, but it kind of sucks. Well, here's the thing, right? Some mentalities will force you to believe that there's only one way to play. Explore other options. That may sound really, really vague, but also oversimplified, but it's true. This game is not linear at all. So if you understand that, then it's very easy to delete the linear mindset of there's only one way to play. There are billions of ways to play, and they've designed it that way on purpose. Explore. Try things. Look at the different sets that there are in the game. Look at the different skills, passives, etc., 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 and go, I wonder if you're halfway there if you're doing that. That's how you find stuff out. And, contrary to popular belief, that's how those builds get found in the first place. Imagine people telling you there's no choices while they made choices before they presented you with their idea. It's, hey, look what I've done. Stop looking at everybody else's. That's what it is. That happens. And it mentally fucking messes with people's brains. But try stuff out. You don't have to. You can just copy whatever you like the look of and go nuts. There's nothing wrong with that either. But if you want to explore other options, don't let people stop you. The same mentality will grumble about X, which makes... for incredibly delightful on X on fucking I'm not calling it that, dude. Incredibly delightful comedy gold. It does. There's so many possibilities. You only limit what your characters can do by deciding to stop looking. Like if you keep looking for stuff and you keep trying stuff, you might be surprised. You might end up with something that sucks, but I mean that's part and parcel of it. Like, the point of any form of science in any shape or form, again, I said form twice in the same sentence, go grammar, is to eliminate the things that are shit by trying and actually getting results. If you just put things on paper and assume it's going to be bad and that's the way you avoid things, you don't have results for that. I mean, even if you're right, there's nothing wrong with confirming that. If you can't confirm it, you don't know. So, if in doubt, try it out. Even Zai Ninjas, Mechanus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I said your name correctly, even though I butchered the last sentence. Hi Zai, love listening to you on stream. You can't, Pam. You're not allowed to like the streams. I'm toxic and nobody likes being told off. Welcome to the stream, by the way. That is massive satire and facetiousness today. I mean, not that that's any different to any other stream, but people love to pick out 3 seconds worth of something and decide to tell everyone how you are as a person because they know you. My mum don't know me. Okay, she does, but that's not the point. That defeats the object that I'm trying to demonstrate. It's fuck Zero's in the chat. How you doing, Zero? Welcome to the stream. Being told off. Hey, good day. How dare you? Zero always turns up when I'm here. It's really weird. No hello for you. Right? Tom, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Self-Heal Bunny, welcome to the stream as well. How you doing? Yeah, thanks. No worries, Elder Scrolling. You're welcome. Doing pretty good, thanks. Awesome. Did I pull my finger? Fuck no. I've been caught out by that before. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. It's not going to be a... It was a fart. I didn't know that was coming. I thought you were going to lick my nose or something. Yeah, that's the weird shit I do. If someone gets too close to your face, you just go... Freaks them out. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I have a question. Does Crown Restore Potion give you weapon damage? No. Oh, wait. That's 2 different things. So, there is one that does that, yes. So, the blue one will give you spell crit, spell damage, and magical back. The green one will give you weapon damage, weapon crit, and stamina back. The purple ones will give you health, magicka, and stamina with health, mag, and stamina recovery. Also, the blue one has mag recovery, and the green one has stamina recovery. And then there's a pink one, and I can't remember for the life of me what that does. I think you'll find that gives you health and then something else and an extra heal on top. But it's been a long time since I messed with those ones. But the purple is tripot, the green is weapon pot, and the blue is spell pot. But they're equal to that of the ones you can make in the game. They're identical. Isaiah, did you buy all the class-specific style pages, or are you just farming over time? I'm just going to get them over time. I mean, I could spoil it and just buy them outright, but I'm not going to. I have a question. I've read that one already. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, 2 of the 3. That's tricky. I'm going to take it. Whee! So there's 4 types of crown pots. Generally speaking, most people pick 3 of them. Weapon pot, spell pot, or tripod, but the other one does get used occasionally. Again, I can't remember what that is. I think it's the heal. Benicus Maximus! Ben is in the chat, people. Ben is in the chat. Where the hell have you been? Did you finally leave Ark and come join us? 40 months, people. 40 months he's been putting up with my shit. Can't believe it. Boing. Thank you very much for the resub. You're an absolute legend. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Not even your brother. Spoiler for anyone in the chat that is even mildly offended by that, thinking that I'm just being personal. I am a little bit. I know him. Or I know him to speak to. Never met him face to face. Boing. Ducky Fuzz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I can't see that name. Ducky Fuzz. All I can see is a duck with a beard. It's fair. I'm trying to think I'll do the Arc one. Looks sick though. I can't lie. Fair. They have an emblem on them. The chest piece. That's why they didn't allow you to use them on other classes. Because their chest piece for the body, because that's where your chest is, has the class symbol on it. It's not always completely obvious, but once you've spotted it, it is. But you have to look for it a little bit. Not Left Arc, no. Scorched Earth drops on Monday. Oh, no shit, dude. I've just been busy after taking over ownership of the server we were on. Ha! Nice. I told you that shit takes all day, dude. Thank you for the fart, by the way. Much appreciated. Pauline, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If the mod on YouTube, by the way, puts a dot in the chat and pushes it up, no one's in trouble. No one's done anything wrong. It's just to push the chat up because there's an emote in the way my side and I can't read the whole fucking message. Whee! You're the purple ones. They're tripods, dude. But when I buff up, I get weapon damage and my stats telling me there was a set that give you more. Giving a better. So if you're using the purple ones, that's a tripod. That does not give you weapon and spell damage increase. However, you might have something on your setup that does give you that. Outside of brutality or sorcery, because if they're not the ones that you've got, you could possibly be using something that if you use a potion or if you get a buff, your weapon and spell damage increase. Like Alchemist, for example. Clever Alchemist. You might be using something like that. Check your sets. 10 days off work and starting it with Kraken and Bundaberg. Dude, what a fucking time that is. Well done. I'm jealous. Do you have a favorite build you created for Endless? Nope. Not allowed to have a favorite, because if I do, then that's the favorite kid thing, isn't it? And then everyone will watch that video instead of all of them, and I want people to watch them all. Because I'm greedy like that. I mean, I run a business. Oh, come on. That was funny. Not allowed jokes anymore. I love the fact that everyone apparently loves jokes, but nobody finds anything funny. You're not funny, bro. You suck. Oh, sorry. It was nearly funny. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll call that a win for today. We got the bleed already. That'll work. Nice. Good answer. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Tempest finish on PCNA. Congratulations. Go play it. You're going to fucking love it, dude. Remember to keep your buffs up, because that's the trickiest one. And also, don't spam stuff. The only thing you should be spamming is susceptibility. Everything else just goes down and does damage over time. Leave it running. Utilize that wind a lot, though, because the stun is just bonkers in here. Have recuperative treaties. Just remember, you might have some stuff that does kind of double stack. What build took the longest finish making? I'm gonna answer that question with a question. Do you mean in-game, as in getting the gear together and putting all the skills together? Or do you mean physically creating it? So far, it's awesome. I mean, it's not going to get worse, Zero. Don't worry. It will get better. Started when it gives it to me when using the potion. There you go. Hey, Zai, I'm actually putting together your lazy bones for when I'm not healing because I trust your builds. Thank you very much, Magnesium. I will give everyone one spoiler. This is the only one you're getting. One spoiler. You want it? Ready? This is a massive, massive, mind-blown situation that no one on the internet would have ever figured out by themselves, especially if you already watched my Necromancer update video, especially if you listen to how things work. You're never going to get this. You'll never get it. No one has ever thought of it before, so I'm going to tell you. You ready? You are ready? You know the old blast bones for that build? Change it to the other morph. I know, right? But, if you don't want to fire skeletons all the time because you don't like them, congratulations, don't change it. All your dots got buffed, including the shit that comes from the scythe. Yes, guaranteed status. Imagine that. So you're not even getting a fucking video for it. Just do that, and it still works perfectly fine. Saw the video on the channel of change morphs. Oh, you saw it anyway? So you thought it all by yourself? All right. Sorry, Ard. I'm joking. That doesn't need a video. Honestly, it doesn't. I mean, I won't give spoilers on stream generally unless I choose to. I don't do them on request, but quite frankly, that build is absolutely fine as it is. It still functions perfectly fine, regardless of whether you use the older morph or the new one. It just depends on play style choice. Do you want better dots, or do you want to spam skellies? The whole time playing something builds are always change it. They are, of course they are, because the game is designed to evolve. And that's part of the fun in any MMO or RPG. That's why people still play. See, this is the fucked up thing, right? And this comes from the same people as well. You'll be playing an MMO. That was slightly rude. Ben, I was talking. Hade, give me money when I'm talking. Yeah, absolute legend, dude. Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat. We've got a dead dragon. Let's go. Oh my god, man. If you have received a gifted sub from Benicus Maximus, first of all, say thank you in the chat, and secondly, refresh your stream because you don't have to watch adverts anymore. Thank you so bloody much, dude. He's up to 171 on the channel. What a lunatic. So, builds are always changing because the game evolves, and that's what MMOs are for. And that's great, right? You could use the same thing for fucking 6 months, 6 years, and then all of a sudden something has to change. This is where mentalities don't line up and make sense. Some individuals will adapt, which is great. That's what you're supposed to do. And that's fun. You're like, oh, I wonder what I can do now. I might make it better, right? But they don't. They go, oh my god, they changed my build. They ruined my build. Okay. So it's over? Yeah. It's all over. I'm quitting. Brilliant. What are you going to do now? I'm going to go play Diablo. Oh, are you? Which is a good game, by the way. I also do play the fuck out of it. You're going to go play Diablo. You're going to go and play the game that you're going to level to 100. You're going to max out your build that you copied off YouTube, which is great. And then they're going to delete it all because the season changes and you're going to start again from 0. So starting again from 0 with new rules and new stuff and new build possibilities and all the rest of it, after you put in all that work, is perfectly fine. But adjusting one skill is just no good. Check fucking mate. Creating it. Hoy, I think the longest one, Murder of Fire. Murder of Fire probably took the longest one to release because I was building it way back in Clockwork, and I decided after, no, before that actually, about 3 months before Clockwork, and I decided after a long time that I'd finally like put everything where I want it to be, and then hybridization changes came in, they just buffed it, but that one took the longest. It's called Twat Waffle. It fucking is. Sorry, that's toxic because it's true. Imagine that. Now, I understand the frustration of, oh my god, I fucking changed again. I get that. I do get it. But the amount of noise you hear from it when those same people will happily go and play another game that deletes your character every fucking season. Come on. You've seen worse. You just know that it gets attention. Haven't been on Diablo since my brain got nuked and I felt too lazy to go and farm new gear and remake it work again. Dude, I fucking love the game. I just don't have enough time, unfortunately. It is really, really fun. But then I've always liked the Diablo games ever since the first one. So I can't argue about it. I see it on Xbox. I've been out playing that too, 57 Rogue. I haven't made a Rogue yet? No, I haven't. I haven't made a Rogue yet. Who farted? Duck fart. Duck fart farted. Read that. Read that as well. FTN, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Take that. Bear in mind, that was not shade thrown at Diablo. That was perspective offered to people that try to understand or fathom the fucking screams on the internet when something small changes. Versus something that you know is 100% going to change and completely, drastically alter everything. Big Country 4-wheel drive. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Big Country, you'll be pleased to know that I upset someone in a 4-wheel drive today. I upset people all the time. Not intentionally, they're just pressures. I was being nice. This dude fucking was miles and miles away from me. And I was doing the speed limit, as you would expect, obviously. And this dude sped like fuck to catch up with me in his massive beamer. Pulled up beside me. Screeching brakes, pulled up beside me at the lights. Really fucking fast. Making as much noise as possible. Music blaring out and all the rest of it. Give me fucking evils. Oh, here we go again. So I thought, you know what? Fuck him. Just if he's going to speed off, he can speed off. And the lights went. I wasn't going to do anything. And he just stared at me and revved really fucking hard. Really hard. And his car just didn't fucking move. So I put the foot down gently. And wham! By. And went to the speed limit, obviously. He got so fucking salty. And he fucking started it. That while I was quite a long way away at the speed limit, fucking sped right up to my ass like this far away, making loads and loads of noise, trying to follow, and then just sped off like nothing. I thought, do you know what? You're whinging at me for no reason. You lost something that I wasn't going to engage in, and then you were stupid enough to go like 20 miles over the speed limit in front of a camera that literally flashed as you went past. I mean, I understand the fun in that, but if you are going to be that precious, please don't get caught doing it. There's someone trying to overcompensate for something. Yeah, it basically initiated a challenge I wasn't interested in. Decided to be really fucking loud about it. I said fuck it. Kept to the rules. I just accelerated quickly. And because he wanted to make sure he could definitely catch up afterwards, he fucking got caught. He went so fast to catch up that he actually got caught by the fucking camera. Like, dudes, come on. If you're gonna play the game, but don't break the rules because you'll get fucked. The fucking flash. It's like, oh shit. Never mind. Camera's such fun when you get it. I had that before on it was a hill that we were going up and it was the lights, and this dude decided, I was in my last car actually, dude decided to just steam past me. I was like, okay, fair enough, enjoy. And he was making so much noise and sticking his fingers up out the window that he didn't realise that he was going so much over the speed limit, and fucking blue flashing lights and sirens hit behind him. They chased him up the hill and fucked him up. Like, dude, come on. That was fun. Good tip when playing: don't upgrade gear when you get to 100. Yeah, I know. I've played the games for years, dude. I just don't have a lot of time to play it anymore, which is a shame. You like playing to 100? I used to like just running through with loads and loads of AoE damage and just splatting the fuck out of everything. That's what I enjoy the most. Federon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Twisted old man, welcome to the stream as well. Season 4 Diablo will bring lots of changes. Yes, it will. That was what I was talking about. Stuff and things. I'm great. How are you? Why and how? I read it after I'd already spoken to you. Fucking rip. Yeah, I mean, some people... Andrea, just block and dodge. Ah, shit. If you move, he's just going to move out the dots. He's dead. Oh, man. He didn't do the thing. I took the fire orb and didn't use it. Ignore me, Andrea. I'm going to be in a noob. We don't have a chance against my Kia. I mean, I don't actively go out to do that, but he was being a bit of a knob. I thought, well, fuck it. He just went really loud and went nowhere. And I went... Fuck it! Boom! Bye. That was fun. But again, fast acceleration, yes. In a clear road, yes. Over the speed limit, no. I stopped there. I just think that was fun. Short 3 seconds worth of fun. But some people go over the top. You see that quite a lot. You see people, you see like smaller cars that making loads of noise, and they race each other off the line. It's not uncommon. People do it all the time. But be fucking. I don't encourage it. But you know for a fact, on a particular road, like the speed limit's 30, speed limit's 40, whatever, and there's always one out of the two that has to go fucking 80, and they're like, dude, that's why you get banned. You were having fun for the first 2 or 3 seconds, then you had to go too far, didn't you? Elder Scrolls seem like a sick big MMO, but not that attractive on Twitch. What do you mean not attractive on Twitch? You mean viewership wise? It's got a decent amount. It depends on what you're comparing it with. The worst ones are the cars with the noise, but no performance. There's a lot of those. There are a lot. I'll appreciate anything. If someone's put hard earned fucking cash into something and they earned it, I mean, and they like it, full respect to it. Just don't be a dickhead. Because then other people suffer. It's dangerous. Or you get a ticket for going way too fast when you shouldn't have done. Can't wait for the changes. What's for Diablo? I'm not going to be kept up to date with it. Mentally, anyway. Because I can't keep track. With all the other stuff going on for ESO and other things in the background, I can't. But, I mean, one day I'll log back in and hit stuff. But when it first came out, I went full on ham. I played the shit out of it. Been out for a year now. That was fucking quick. Or almost. Doesn't seem popular, I can be wrong. Doesn't seem popular? It's massive. Absolutely massive. Very, very popular. In fact, there's a 10-year anniversary event in Amsterdam next week. Fucking huge. Problem with Diablo 4 is seasons is in dropping during Jubilee. I'm torn. You don't know which to play. Fair. Compare it with New World. Yeah, indeed. I think Twitch, there's no need to stream like there's a need to stream like on demand. Not really. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you're a variety streamer, then sure. Then people expect you to play what's hot. But if you're streaming something specific or just swapping occasionally, then your audience knows you for what you play. We'll go too much into business stuff when it comes to that, but generally it's up to you. It's your stream. You do what the fuck you want. Just because you play something popular doesn't mean you're going to get the views. And popular is subjective anyway because of its own niche communities, regardless of whether they're big or small. Popular for you might be playing a game that's got, I don't know, like 100,000 fucking players versus something that's got several million. They're both popular in their own right. It's just that one is more popular with a different audience to the other. Just depends on what you like. But you have to understand that again, we won't go too far into the business stuff, but chasing something that's over popular, as in like, if you had a scale of which game gets played the most and you want to go that route, starting out or even later on, taking risks and playing something that is oversaturated in terms of its popularity, that's something you have to consider because then you're going to get fuck all views because it's already got its favorites. If it wouldn't be popular, how would I survive 10 years with constant new content? Indeed. Kangaroo bird, my word, it might be bad. Try again, dude. Have you ever got pulled up because of your car windows? No, because they're legal. You have to have, you can have whatever you want on the fucking rear. But I think it was something stupid like 70% lighting on the sides. I wish they do. So games also just have better viewership. Doesn't matter how popular it is by people who actually play it. This is true. Don't want that. Don't want that. I'm gonna have to take that. Bollocks. We have to take a defensive bonus. Boo. Just looked into it. What do you mean exactly, Kangaroo? Just so I can answer it correctly. Spy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. The thing is, some games as well. Some games are more play rather than watch, and that depends on what you're watching. Because sometimes you might be watching it for the streamer. Other times you might be watching it for the sake of the gameplay. It does vary, and they can cross over as well.
Master Mel just calls these things limit fragments, but
oh, come on. Pants.
Just informing you.
I'm getting shit buffs. People come here for the RNG. That's all it is. They just want to laugh at me. Fallen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hida, how you doing? Welcome to the stream as well. Into it when I see WoW nowadays, it seems not that big when I compare it to ESO in terms of things to do. The reason for that, it's not because WoW is lacking content. It's not. It's just that it's a linear MMO, and it's designed that way on purpose. And with that being, every single update they have, if they're going to introduce new content, they'll introduce it with a higher level or a higher difficulty based on what they had before. So the people that are here now look for something here, and the people underneath it are still catching up here. In ESO, everything's across the board the same. The level's the same. So there's never a catch-up stuff. There's never a power creep where older stuff is necessarily easier. The only time it's easier is based on your experience. Like, you've got better at it. New players still absolutely struggle. So it's a case of you can play anything you want at any time, and nothing really goes out of what's the word for it? I'm trying to find I'm not going to say fashion because that's wrong. You get the idea. You know what I mean. Hey Zion Ninjas, how's the stream? Wank, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Not wrong, Zai. I do come here because you make me feel better about my RNGs. You come here to laugh at me with my shit RNG. Thank you very much, Dean. Shout out for Gene. Dean in the chat, please. If you're not following him already, follow. New update destroys previous stuff. I hate that. Wow. I mean, and that's the design of the game, right? They know inevitably the more stuff they add on top, the easier for the the more powerful players, the early stuff is going to be. So they have to come to a compromise, and the easy way for them to do that is to say, here, you can buy a character that's maxed, and then just skip that stuff. So they make their own content down here irrelevant. They actually make it useless for people unless they want to go through the story. Whereas ESO, with everything being the same level, you can revisit anything at any time, and there's no scale up or down to that. This is where I will be here for the next hour. New returning player on PC. Teach me something. Okay, don't power level. Do you want me to teach you something nicely, or do you want me to teach you something honestly? Because there's a difference. I also come here to mock the RNGesus. Thank you very much. This is the amazing thing about ESO. All content is always relevant. Correct. Because if you look at female, for example, oh, female's boring. That is an entitled, privileged position to put yourself into. Or mentality to have. Understand that because you've done it, doesn't mean it's less important to somebody else. And for that individual that still wants it, even though you got it 7 years ago, that might be their itch that they need to scratch. That might be what they're after. So for them, it is just as relevant now as it was for you then. You've just done other stuff along the way. Both nice and honest. Okay, I'll smile. Don't power level. It makes bad players. Wait, I'll finish. The reason is you unlock skill points along the way. Yes. But you can do dungeons, trials, arenas. You can do quests, whatever. You can do lots of different things to get skill points. When you start at level 0 up to level 50, because the game is all the same level, it scales you to the content as far as your stats are concerned. Now, along the way of your leveling process, once you're going up to 50, if you do some of the other stuff, you'll get more skill points. So when you're finished level 50, you'll have more than you would just leveling. If you don't do that and you just power level, you now have to go backwards to find some of the skill points you missed out on at a weaker state because your crutch for helping you towards the level of the content has now gone. So if you're very, very experienced, you might already have gear set up for when you get there. That's different. That's an entirely different thing to consider. But if you're new or not that experienced, don't power level. It will be less stressful for you to go about your business, learning about your character, learning about the game at a better pace, and you'll be more prepared for it once you hit champion point level, versus if you just ran around killing zombies. Put level up in the chat. The guide is there. I like honesty, but not everyone likes honesty. Oh, everyone wants honesty, but they can't handle honesty. That's the difference. They claim they want the truth. Zai gave up his RNG yesterday, which is why I got no focused efforts. I disagree. I see also work with servers and finding people to play with. Well, there's 6 servers. PC, NA, and EU. PlayStation, NA, EU. Xbox, NA, EU. That's it. Your characters do not transfer over servers. They're all completely unique. And we've got Windy Bollocks in the room. Uh-oh. He's going to come straight for me, isn't he? Ooh, he's not. He's on Adrea. The mighty Adrea has been aggroed. Or has aggroed the thing. We've got no focused efforts yet, by the way. Hold him as still as you can. I know he's scary. If you've got to dodge, dodge, of course. But if we can watch that AoE underneath his feet, it'll be much easier to manage. All you have to do, look at the ground, people. See that tiny one moving around? If you can keep him where he casts the winds and just follow that around, the rest of the winds won't hit you, ever. Ahaha! Easy peasy. Had a friend give me almost 3 million gold. What should I spend it on? Keep it. Keep it until you know what you want to spend it on. There's no right or wrong. There's 10 years worth of content. There's shit tons of stuff you can do. It's not a linear MMO. There's billions of possibilities when it comes to customizing your own build. So you are going to spend that quite quickly on probably consumables or crafting mats eventually. But for the time being, keep hold of it until you need to desperately buy something. At the moment, I don't think you'll need to. At the moment, you'll make more than enough money for what you need, just leveling, just trying stuff out, just seeing how skills work, just doing quests and whatever. Also, bear in mind, the whole content is open for absolutely fucking everyone. Yes, of course, there's some tied to ESO Plus, DLCs, chapters, etc. But regardless of your level, you can play it all. Fashion and potions is all I spend my gold on, yeah, pretty much. Events are best timing to start a new character. Well, that people don't know that. They don't know, hey, I'm going to play ESO. No, wait until the next event. They don't want to do that. They want to play now. But it does help, obviously, them level up faster, which could work one of 2 ways. It could help them get to a level they want to be, for whatever reason, faster. But it could also be a hindrance because they get there too quick. It's crazy, to be honest. I'd never get back into gaming. This would probably be the top 3 game for me. It's very, very vast. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, and there's literally no limits, really. You can play however the fuck you want to play. I know other MMOs are like, you have to do this, to this, to this, to this, and that's it. No. Any class, any race, any role. Pick a class, pick a race you like the look of, unless, of course, you're going for certain passives, which are specific to the way that you may want to build, but that's up to you. Every single class can play every single role and every single race. There's no limitations. Other MMOs are more specific. They are more linear on purpose. They are kind of One way or no way does exist in those games. And most are like that. You have to acknowledge that that's actually a thing. This is not. This has its popular, and it has its people screaming about what you should and shouldn't do. But what you can and cannot do, completely different to that. Hello, Ben. Did I not say hello to Ben Childs? How you doing, Ben? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm on two different chats, YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Fallen has been watching for 15 streams in a row. Nice. Thank you very much. Send the goal to 0. Don't send it to 0. White Tiger, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Servers must be fucking huge. They are. And they recently updated the hardware for all 6 servers. They did it last year. For many different reasons, especially performance. And they still get full. 10-year-old game. 4 updates every year, including a really big chapter. Obviously with loads of extra content and stuff and things. And the servers do get full. People, depending on the time they log in, depending on the server, going to have to sit in the queue. It's not as bad as it has been, because obviously the servers were old, and you had to sit there waiting for fucking ages. But you do get stuck. 3 million gold, you could buy a deadly dagger. That doesn't make any sense to a new player, Glenn. Servers are full for a dead game, right? Imagine something being so dead that it's full. How you doing, buddy ninjas? Managed to catch another stream. You did, Fluffy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Skip my Starbucks drink and buy it. Yes, it's cheap. What the fuck? Boing. Oh, you mean the game? Yeah, it is. Also, you don't have to have the sub, but if you do, value for money out of everything I've played over the last sort of 25, 26 years, as far as MMOs are concerned, it's 25 years. Best value for money I've ever fucking seen. And that's coming from someone that pays it for 3 different platforms. I play on every single server, all 6 of them, PC, NAEU, Xbox, NAEU, PlayStation, NAEU, and I have 3 active ESO Plus subs. Not a flex, it's just a fact. I do it for a living, so I need to, but I would be uncomfortable not having it on any of them because it's just a lot of perks. A lot of perks. Rav and Naz are in the stream. Hello, Zion Ninjas. I'm pressing it. Had a queue for 1 second on NA today, around 2:30. 2:30 what? Which time? Because there's several different countries in the world. Crafting bag is OP. Yes, it is. Remember, we're talking to people that haven't played before, so they're not going to know what the fuck you're talking about. Especially if you talking gang signs and acronyms. I need to turn my fan up. It's way too hot. US Pacific time. Specific. I love that. The Pacific Ocean. Which one specifically? You know, specific. People do that. They do. Tamriel Unlimited was the best decisions us took, in my opinion. You mean the one Tamriel update? Yes, it is. We say that all the time, but it's true. Whee! Thank you, whoever mentioned time. Just remember, clocks go forward tonight. They fucking do, which means let's say words really. When I finish the stream, I'm going to lose a fucking hour. Rip. So when I finish at whatever time it will be, it'll be an hour later. So fuck sleep. Happy Easter. Don't worry, you'll be awake tomorrow because you'll have loads of chocolate. Touche. So for those American people in Americaland, America, yes, we will finally catch up again with stupid made-up daylight savings. But EU, pretty sure US already had it. They did already have it. That's what I just... Never mind. The UK colonies will finally be back in sync. Praise the 9 divines. I've got a transformation in Arc 2, but we don't have any focused efforts yet, which sucks. Right speed, carry capacity, or mount standard first. Speed. Capacity is nice, but you can always sell stuff and then empty your bags. Speed. 1, because you can get around quicker. 2, because if you ever do go into PvP, guess who dies first? The slow horse. Get your speed first. The rest are nice, but that will help.
We should get another mimic fragment from this.
Thank you. Big, you're welcome. Am I the only one that actually still waits until Easter Sunday to open Easter eggs? Probably. I don't really eat that much chocolate, but we had Cadbury's cream eggs in the cupboard the other day. I'm not going to tell you that I had any, but there aren't any left.
Master Mel has instructed me to retrieve this fragment for him.
And still no focused efforts. That is not good. Magical ward. Yes. The other one was extended dots. Don't need it because I'm spamming them. The other one next to it was recovery. I do need that, but resistance, fuck it. Whee! Boing. In Costa del Americaland, I know you don't know what Cadbury's cream eggs are, and if you do, you're privileged. But if you don't know what they are, just know that you're missing out. Simple as that. You just have to deal with it. Get some. They're amazing. They're not at all good for you. Don't pretend they are. They're not. They're horrendous. But they're really good at the same time. Had no idea the world did daylight savings at different times. I know some states and countries do not, but I didn't know that those did that in different order. Yeah, ours is about 2 weeks away from the US. Ish. Someone's going to say specifics because they're going to fucking Google it just to be right on the internet. But yeah, it's about 2 weeks apart. Ish. It makes no difference because it happens tonight anyway. So once it's done, it's done. Fine, cream eggs grim, I won't lie. You are not allowed in the stream anymore, Unforgiven. You are no longer Unforgiven. You are forgiven. You have to deal with that. It doesn't make any sense. Not meant to. Fire orb, noise. Cream eggs about how do you eat yours. Mind your business. If you get item drops for bosses in Cyrodiil and another player kills you, will you drop the item? No. So, Cyrodiil, you will not drop anything except your breath. You won't breathe anymore because you're dead. In Imperial City, you will drop Telvar stones if you die regardless. So if you get killed by an enemy, you'll lose half of them. I think it was half of them. When did they change that? Fuck it, you'll lose them. Not all of them. And if you get killed by a player, they take some of them. Very old advert joke. I know, JD. Oh, I know. If you explain a joke, it's not funny anymore. Yes, we have Cadbury cream eggs in the States. We stocked up all the time. you know how to do it right. You should stock up. But anyway, Imperial City, you will lose Telvar stones, yes. Everywhere else, you won't lose anything. But you don't drop gear. You can never get gear off people. You only lose your pride. You never had any in the first place if you went into Imperial City. Just saying. You just want to go kill people. No, I don't. I just want to get some stones. No, you don't. If you see that Nightblade anywhere near you, you want to kill it. Admit it. You want him dead. I want him dead. People mostly just play PvP part of this game or PvE also. That depends on the individual. Some people exclusively play PvE. Some people exclusively play PvP. Some people jump from one to the other and just see a bit of it all. No, but younglings in the chat might not. Thank you for being my co-pilot, JD. You're fired. I just picked guild superiority. That'll teach me, won't it? You're not allowed to make fun with your audience. Not allowed. Because you'll pick the wrong buffs. That's your karma. Instant karma, Zai. Enjoy. You can have my share of those things are nasty. I'll have them. A week after Easter, CVs would blow them out or buy them for 9 cents each. They do the same here. Not for 9 cents, obviously, because that's not our currency. But they do. They reduce the fuck out of them. They're really expensive now, but they used to be... Well, they were expensive. They used to be really cheap the day after Easter. I buy 100 and bring them to the office for co-workers. Your co-workers fucking love you. That's amazeballs. Hi, Zai. How you doing, Mischief? Welcome to the stream. Do the heavy attack. Ha ha ha. You didn't do it. Icy boy, come here. You got the bleed yet? Oh, I've got the fucking winds. I didn't even notice. You got the bleed yet, Andrea? I have it, but I don't have much to stack it at the moment. Stat-wise. I mean, it's not terrible, but could be stronger. Don't kill the random questers. Yeah, I mean, war is war. And if they attack me, they're getting it. Because let's face it, if I was questing or AFK, I would get jumped. So, I mean, it is what it is. I won't chase them down if I can clearly see what they're doing. But body language can be manipulated. We all know that. Some people bait. Some people make builds to make them look, or make characters to make them look like they're a quester. And then what they're really doing is they're there to nuke you. There's a Dre's build. He's using the Infinite Archive Laser Sword. As a random quest yet in PvP, I totally accept the inevitable. There you go. Then you understand balance. And you understand the word fair. Rather than, internet people. Don't give my scholar away like that. Ah, my bad. Sorry, Drag. I mean, nobody ever baits, ever. Nobody ever does that. That's a lie. Are we seeing gold, a new class coming with Gold Road? No, we're not. I remember being told Nightblade teabaggers need a slap. That's funny. Ferocious Strikes, we're taking it. Do you know what people used to do? They used to dual bait. And they still do to some extent. But what they used to do, it's still doable, but not quite as easy as it used to be before because they put restrictions on some of the stuff you can rebuild, depending on your level. What people used to do is they would get to level 10 or 20, and they would make or craft the sets that they wanted for their build at that level. They would buy the skill lines for Mage's Guild, Fighter's Guild, whatever it was they wanted, so that they didn't have to go and farm it and get XP from it, and they could maintain level 20 or so. Then, they would try and duel you at a way shrine, looking like a level 20, but you don't realize they're packed full of max champion points, fully golded out specific gear, and specific skills, passives, and bonuses. And they would be slightly scaled, obviously, because of their lower level, and so they could have slightly inflated stats. It's not quite as easy as it used to be, but they used to do that a lot. So then you'd think you're playing against a new player, but you're actually playing against someone that's built to be a bit more powerful than you can be because you're a high level. It's fucked up. But bait twinks used to happen all the time. I will sit in the middle of sewers. I just know out at Dragon again, haven't I? Sorry, Dragon. I just sit in the middle of sewers with Scholar Personality on because it makes them look like I'm in my menus. That's quite a good trick, actually. I always run my prepper title in PvP as a troll. I mean, I don't think that's convincing anyone. Also, you didn't say hi, Sean. You had a streak and everything. Sean was doing so well. He came into almost every stream in the last week saying hi first. But no, he decided to jump on a conversation that was definitely about him. For those that are new, by the way, I am always joking with my audience. All the fucking time. They are regulars. We've been doing this for a long time. They are not upset by it. I did. At least a beer and cake. You did put the beer and cake. That's true. Okay, you can have 3 cool points back. Only 3 though. Now you have to bring beer for the rest of the class. Then you'll be completely forgiven. Up, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh shit.
Hello, mother.
Thank God, so bored and I'm drunk. Now you're just showing off. I'm pissed that you said that about me. Tough. Hello, motherfucker. Coyote Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's sarcasm. It's not sarcasm. It's actual toxicity, mind distortion. It's real toxic shit. There's no facetiousness. There's no sarcasm. There's no satire. There's none of that at all. You made that up. We did, and there was a wave emote. Did he? No, he didn't. Wait a minute. Let me see. Did he really put a wave emote? No, he didn't. Stop sticking up for him. He doesn't need it. I think Lonely Girl did. Excuse me. My voice is fucking going. You can't joke, Zai. X tells us that it's being rude. Oh! You mean the most validating platform in the world? Got it. None. He's just that mean. You tell him. If you can make beer-flavored cake, you get an extra 10 cool points. I'd say the same if you can make a cake-flavored beer. But Guinness already exists. Good call. Good call. That will work. For the record, I just cry before I tune in to get things ready for the inevitable bullying. Oh, dear. The funny thing is, if people knew me properly, which they don't, obviously, because you don't know. Or if you had a hint of it, you'd understand that I don't tolerate any of that shit. Bullies can go fuck themselves up a wall. Saying that is not toxic. Someone's got to say it. Because that's how bullies get away with things if no one fucking speaks. Fuck them. They don't have any power if they can't hurt you. Whee! My local brewery makes Welsh cake stout for Christmas. Oh, look at that! Let's go! No focused efforts, but we have the thing. With the Jester run. It looks ridiculous. Look at him. Knees up. Watching my dog face slap the sofa when I'm trying to jump up just had me muttly giggling. Oh dear. I'm sad. Give me gold. You mean that billions of gold I have on my build videos that you really want? Oh my god, that's precious as fuck. That hurts my brain. Hey, bro, give me some gold. First of all, no. Secondly, it's PTS. It's not real gold. Could you imagine? Hey, you see all that gold you got? I need some. Okay, let's scale that up. Let's make sure that all 74,000 people on my YouTube channel get the same treatment. I have nothing left. Not how the world really works. Get a job. Go steal something from the Mages Guild. It's always real. Hey Zai, I've been farming Venomous Smite in Western Skyrim, and I've got everything but the jewelry. Is there anything specific that drops it? So this will help you. If you put website in the chat, I'll put it for you actually. Website. See, I'm nice. In the search bar, put the word curated. Spell it like this, without the exclamation point, without the speech marks, obviously. Parentheses. That will take you to an article all about curated drops, specifically overland stuff, so you can nail down which types of enemies drop what loot. If you have Major Gallet from the armory and from a passive ability, does it stack? No. From the armory? Oh, from armor. No. So, minor and minor of the same thing don't stack. Major and major of the same things don't stack. Minor and major do. So you got a small version and a big version. Small and big stack. Big and big doesn't. Small and small doesn't. Use minion. If I'm on PC, sure, why not? But I don't really use add-ons outside of combat metrics, but that's only for the purpose of testing things for builds. I don't really need it. It's just there. As far as add-ons are concerned, I play the base game on every single platform, so I don't need it. Daniel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Max magic or spelled power for DPS. Thoughts. That's not a thoughts scenario. You want me to write an essay with my face. I'll just explain to you that both of them do contribute. You need both. However, you don't have to have magicka. You could have stamina instead. You don't have to have spell damage. You can have weapon damage instead. Because stamina or magicka is one source. Weapon damage or spell damage is the other source. They all contribute to all damage and healing skills, unless they say otherwise, equally. The highest resource or the highest damage stat that you choose is the one that it will scale from. So yes, you can have a build that is 100% stamina costing. Let's say this particular warden, if I picked nothing but stamina skills, and I had a massive mag bar, it would scale off the mag bar. If I had a massive stam bar, it would scale off that. If I had loads of weapon damage, it will scale off of that. If I had loads of spell damage, it will scale off of that. It's up to you which one you choose. That question as a PC is broke big time at the moment. I can't do anything with that. See, I'm drunk, wasn't lying. You got Samsunged. Let's go, Andrea. Let's smash stuff in the back of the face. Hope someday add minor gallop by pedal amount would go wee. Yeah, it would. But there's a cap on speed. They need to do is add major mangle. That would be good. I mean, major brittle is only from one source. You can only get it from one monster helmet. Or monster set. So it's weird that they haven't got that in other skills, but that's not to say that it won't be available other places. But major mangle's not been looked at all, nor has major toughness. So it's nice that they introduced those unique minor skills, but they haven't had an equal. I think the last one they really worked on with that to increase it was vulnerability, because they added major vulnerability with the Necro originally. Then they added that class unique bonus to fucking sets, which was slightly weird. But then they gave us the Arcanist that had a bonus to evasion, which you can get from other places as well, so that kind of lined up eventually. If they want to make that consistent, they now have to consider all the other class passives, like Minor Prophecy, Major Prophecy, Minor Prophecy, Minor Savagery, Minor Brutality, Minor Sorcery, and Minor Toughness, and then make them on other sets. Technically, Minor Toughness does exist on the Warrior's Poet, but that's only personal, it's not for the group. That came out way too quick. Major Mangle would be sick? It would. But how would they work it? They already removed 10%. So, technically speaking, minor is usually doubled for major, so that would have to be 20%, and they would end up stacking, so that would be a 30% overall, which would be bonkers. So, they might shot themselves in the foot with that one. They might have to nuke minor mangle when they finally release major to make it 5%, so that major is only 10. Thanks so much, Zai. Help make sense of the Harrow Storms. Are the one thing I haven't been doing. Yeah, the Harrow Storms, they do come from. But again, that curated drop article will tell you everything for all overland. So that will make things easier for you in the future if you're looking for other overland stuff. That's what she said. Read it already. Do the dailies. You can do that as well. Again, there's a link in the website there. That will help you bookmark it, save it for later. It's always good to have a resource to go back to. Was running poison and disease sets on my night blade, thinking about changing the blade. Okay. That's a statement. There's so many ways to play. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. That's too broad to give a straight answer to, apart from great. Enjoy it. If in doubt, try it out. If it works, brilliant. If it doesn't, adjust it. If you want to know more about status effects and how they were actually changed, bear in mind they've always been a thing. They've always been very, very powerful if you build for them. But they were enhanced dramatically to kind of standardize them all, so they all were equally as powerful, give or take, depending on the buffs and bonuses that they applied, because some do. And to stop one necessarily being a favorite overall, so you could deliberately choose your damage types for that purpose. Generally speaking, you can anyway, because all damage types are the same. They all hit the same. If you have X, Y, and Z spell and weapon damage or whatever, and your physical damage skill hits for 1,000, if that was a fire skill, it would still hit for 1,000. If it was magic, it'd still hit for 1,000. The difference is the side effect. The side effect is what warrants your choices for elemental types. And I did make a video about it on my YouTube channel, so put YouTube in the chat if you're on Twitch, and watch one of the most recent videos there. That will explain it all. I was still typing on my phone, decided to send. Oh, you had more? I was running poison. I read that one already. So you half sent a message and then told me that you half sent it. Where's the rest of it? What's your take on the festivals? Do you think they are worth getting involved in? Worth? Worth is subjective. It's up to you. Do you have time spare that you wish to spend in the event? If so, for you, it's worth it. Curated? Curated in the search bar, Search Monkey. Let me type quick. Who types quick? Go to the website, use curated in the search bar. Don't put it on Twitch, it won't work. Miss Constance, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Who did chicken attack? Oh, it was you. Miss Constance did it. I knew that. I was just testing you, obviously. Has Deadly Set always done the same? No, it used to be a bit stronger. It used to be about 18%, and now it's 15. But that's been 15 for a very long time. But when they change it to 15, they change it from only damage over time to damage over time and channeled. So some skills felt slightly weaker than they were originally, but other things got boosted alongside them. So that promoted stuff like rapid strikes, puncture and sweeps, and Jesus beams. You been on the port tonight? Dude, you're fine. We're just jealous. Did you bring any for the rest of the class? That will sate the jealousy. 10%, thank you very much. Rev is in the chat. How you doing, Rev? Welcome to the stream. Now, bugger off. He's got nothing for the rest of the class. You're not allowed to say stuff like that. It's offensive. It's not. I'm joking. The bot got you, but I read it, so don't worry. Bugger off is my port. Understandable. Doesn't mean I don't want it. I'm in the set bonus skills. Only asking because it seems to be... Oh, shit. Fucking McForearm's in the room. Kite him if you have to. We should be fine. Did I get him? No, I didn't get him. Oh, you can tank him all day. Look at you. He's a hero. Fucking hell, Rev. Let's go. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Bit and Cake in the chat. You're an absolute legend, dude. 10 more gifted subs on the channel. Now up to a whopping. Get this, people. I thought he was going to stop around 1,000. I thought he was going to stop around 2,000. He is currently on 3,600 gifted subs to the channel. If you received a gifted sub, say thank you to the gifter. What a lunatic. Oh my god, dude. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Wow, that hurt. Fuck him. Kite him. Dodge. This is where we could have done with focused efforts, but no, we can't have it. We're not allowed nice things. Oh, resistance buff fell off. Dude, you got aggro again. Watch out. Oh, you know. Look at your heal. His damage shield just healed his whole health bar. Block ulti. I love negate bubble. It's my favorite skill ever that I like to go up against. I fucking lied. I hate it. I don't mind using it because it's the longest fucking stun in the game, but going against it is hell. How much Sam could a Samsung could Samsung? None. Let's see. Revicus Maximus. I was fighting fucking McForearms. Headshot. Fuck off subs. I forgot what I wanted to say after Samsung. That's really hard to say. Men set bonus only as because it seems to be a mass need at the moment for someone wondering why all of a sudden it's needed. It's not needed, it's just that lots of people like to use it. Especially when it comes to the Arcanist, because you're basically using channel damage all the time, so it's really, 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 really stupidly easy to apply. You don't have to have any skill whatsoever. Love loaf of Samsung. Mike said, how much Sam could a Samsung Sam if a Samsung could Samsung? Come on. Clap! That I deserve that. That was difficult. You do it. I bet you can't. You're not even on live stream when you can't do it. I had to do it on camera. They're going to sit there going, Sam. No. Did you die? Thank you very much. Brother Zulu? That's difficult. You farted? That'll do. I'll take it. Don't want to try because I will fail. You'll never, not with that attitude, you will. Well, you will. You'll never pass with that attitude. You have to try. Mind you, you've had a bottle of portal, something or other, so I think you're fucked. I had to read that slow as fuck. Yeah, and I'm reading 2 chats. You're fucking up, you're drunk. Okay, fair. We've got no focused efforts. None for Adrea, none for me. And we had fucking McForearms and Windy Bollocks. Was not on the gifted subs on behalf of the community. I can say, Rev, you're a legend. Streamers definitely appreciate the support. Fuck yeah, they do. This is true. He's at 3,610 gifted subs on the channel. That is bonkers in the face. Top of the leaderboard. Unfucking touchable. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Oh shit. I thought it was another round. Oh, Iron Natural again, let's go. Even Windy Bollocks alone. Dude, he's fucking horrible. We got caught by his light attack yesterday with a big desync. Basically, I got hit with no animation, and then Unforgiven got hit with no real animation. Afternoons, I've been running Vet on PC. Vet Dungeons on PC. How are you? Demon Cat, welcome to the stream. Doing well, thank you. Hope you are as well. I didn't buy a buff. Balls. Oh, it's Valken Nakfaroz. Infinite in the chat, by the way, if you want the guide. There's a video guide and a written guide, and they are mathis. I can block it, I don't care. It's fine. Block ulti. Where are you so far? Infinite Archive? 333. It's quite early on, but I've had the Iron Atro transformation like 3 times now, so that's pretty good odds on that one. But the focus efforts are not... Who gave me money? Lucid! 2 things. 1, you're an absolute legend. Thank you very, very much. Beer and cake in the chat for the legend, obviously. Secondly, you're the Dragonborn. Did you know that? Yeah, you are. Show it off. Just last night was ruthless. It was. Pushing that goal. Thank you very, very much indeed. Yes, unfortunately. Well, do you know what? Some people might like it. They're like, haha, fuck you, die. I have an operation coming up in the end of April to finally sort out my fucking umbilical hernia. I had an operation about 1.5 years for it to fix it. It is fixed where the stitching was. Shut your ears if you're eating. But above it, it fucking came out again. So I've got to have a second procedure, which is going to be fucking awful to make it permanent so it won't come back. It's fucking expensive. So that is going towards that. Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciated. On the 29th, by the way, just a fucking heads up. On the 29th of April, you'll probably not get a stream from me for about a week. Because last time I had that up, I think I started streaming again for short periods of time after like 3 days. I'm going to have a bit longer off this time. So that will be why I've vanished. Don't worry, I haven't quit ESO. And for the people that want me to quit ESO, tough shit. That light attack from it was... Dude, it was insane. I think someone clipped it. It was really rough. This is yesterday's RNG. We've got 2 transformations fully completed and no focused efforts. Big shrinkage. Yeah, because at the moment I've got to tuck it in my sock. Where in Clockwork do you recommend farming Livewire? Put website in the chat. Put curated in the search bar on that website. And the page there will tell you where stuff drops in all Overland and stuff, including all the general rules. However, if you're looking for weapons and shit, I mean, you can just kill the world bosses over and over. I'd say that. You had too much. Put down the bottle. Mike, give it here. That will go there. Thank you. Ah. Tried and died. Set up a group finder. Or you can buy this shit on the market, dude. If you get crap traits, just recraft them with transmute stones. Had to risk a full heavy then, even though he's heavy attacking me, because that bastard in the corner is going to get me. Gotcha. Battle Cat's going down. Fuck him. Battle Cat is awful. That big channeled effect that he did, you have to block it. I know it looks like you can dodge roll the AoE, but you can't. It'll hit you in the air. It's an actual legitimate heavy attack. You gotta block. I mean, I know you can dodge some heavies, but that one you can't. Hello, Mrs. Ironhead. Sorry, I made my build that I like, but a friend in the guild said I should use Barb Trap. I don't like it. Is it a must-have? No, it's not a must-have. If you don't like it, and that is your decision, you don't have to use it, but you will miss out on Minor Force, which means your decision as to whether you need it or not, or whether you want to get it from another source, is on you. Up to you. You do not have to do what other people tell you. There's no standard. You don't have to have it. Bear in mind, there's a crit damage cap of 125%. If overall yourself and your group combined with buffs and bonuses, etc., have already hit that, you don't need it. But if you do want it, there are other ways to acquire it. If you go to ESO Hub or UESP and you put Minor Force in their search bar, in either one of the two websites, you will find all the sources of Minor Force in the game, like where they all come from, all the skills, all the sets, etc., etc. So you can always find that another way. You don't have to be forced to use a certain skill unless part of a build 100% requires it for very specific reasons. Remember, the game is built upon the foundation of choice. You can make those decisions. Barb Trap has got nice damage coming out of it, but if you don't want to use it, or you can't actually apply it because you find yourself just putting it on the ground and then the enemy runs out of it all the time and you can't actively kind of plan for it, use something else. There's always another option. Realize that it's probably a toxic casual to point out that you do not have to do what others insist that you do. Insert eye roll here. You don't have to do what others insist you have to do. Correct. People can offer advice. You don't have to take it. You don't have to take my advice. You have to listen to a word I fucking say. If you ask me a question, you don't like the answer, you don't have to go ahead and do what I said. Go do something else. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your choice. The same to your friend as well. If someone says you have to use this or else. What's the else? Please tell me what that threat is actually going to end up being. Designs builds, but I make them my own so it feels good to me. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. The only time it becomes a problem is for people's... Well, this is for your own good, basically. Is if you are going to change something for you, finish the full version first, see how it works, see if you can gel to it, and if you can't, then adjust the things that don't gel with you. If you just look at something on paper and then try and change it, you're basically taking like a cake recipe, changing everything you think you know about it, and then end up with a pizza. Now, you might want a pizza, but that's not what you were going for. So, happy accident as it may be, you might get very, very different results. So, always have the base down first, see what you can do with it, and then change it afterwards if you need. I'm not going to listen to Raid Leader next time. Thanks for the advice. That's not what I said. But you're a god. You're a god's eye. Lose it! Although I don't believe that. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Read that already. Exact same strategy last year. How common are they to fail? Do you know what, Renegade? 5%. My RNG is horrendous. There's a 5% chance to fail. I mean, technically it wasn't a fail. It was successful, but there was another one over top of it. But now they've got to put a fucking great sheet underneath. And it got to a point recently where it was potentially quite dangerous. It wouldn't fucking go back in. And they were really bloody worried about it. I've had to be quite careful the last few weeks, and I will still continue to be over the next few. But I have a date booked for it. Unless an emergency kicks in which case I've got to go a lot fucking sooner. Can I get a link for the pizza cake build, please? No build for you. You're not allowed, Sean. You didn't say hi. My RNG has always sucked. Your Samsung loves you tonight. So I did just say he's doing a pizza build. Stop making stuff up. That's for stupid people. Pizza is my Easter. Oh, is your Easter egg even? Now I'm older. Pizza or kebab instead of chocolate. That'll work. Aye, we got Latfilan. That's not good. Wait. There's also a loot goblin there. Defensive. Didn't have that on the bar. RIP! Nearly died. Loot goblin. Why are you on me for? Go after Adrea. Get off. He hurt me in the shoulder. You gotta be very, very careful here. We're gonna die, aren't we? I picked defensive bonus. What'd they get? Shit. Extra healing. Watch your back. Watch your back. He'll always approach from behind, generally, depending on where you go. He's coming straight at me. He's trying to catch me out, aren't you? Where are you? Where are you? He tried. Oh, you shitbag. Adrea, that was brilliant. Well done. He's fucking rough. I'll block on this bar for a minute while I get some resources back. Ow. That didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to go, to be fair. So I have had some good peeps the last 2 days. Peeps? You mean actual people in the show? Yeah, I have. Of course I have. There's always good people. It's a must-have. I'm trolling if I... They said it's a must-have and I'm trolling if I don't. Oh, such a brick wall. You're being controlled. Shoot, I haven't done sweets or snacks in 10 years. I don't really eat that much sugar, but it's Easter, so I have to eat an egg tomorrow. Focused efforts, let's go. Drops are active if they are not already active on your side. There is a link that someone just posted in the chat. Go and link your Twitch account to your ESO account. Basically, go to elderscrollsonline.com, go to your account, and where it says linked accounts, put your Twitch account there. Then come back. 2 focused efforts for the Infinite Sork. Where was this yesterday? I have no idea. As I report him, he touched you, and you didn't even consent. I mean, I knew it was coming. I was kind of ready for it. Nearly got me, though. You would have been so dead. I found one tiny gap that I could stand in. Meow. I've got focused efforts, so there. I don't know who Adrea has yet. But should that sound weird? He tried to freeze me. Sounds less weird. I love how the outro gets aggro. Anyone playing on Xbox got a guild? A noob can join. You are not a noob. Oh God, people don't understand that. This is not a negative. I'm gonna help you. Newbie, N-E-W-B-I-E, is a new-ish player or a new player. Noob, N-O-O-B, is someone that is playing quite shit that should know better. So it doesn't mean someone who's been playing forever. It's just someone that has generally got a fairly decent skill level, but they're just playing complete shit. Anyway, I'm sure they do. If anyone is on Xbox and has guilds that they want people to join, Kron is looking for someone. However, if you put guilds in the chat, or guild, there is Ninja Cakes, which is on every single server. Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. All the servers. You can join that way. If you can't find it on the guild finder with that information, in-game mail to Mike Macon, and he'll get you in as soon as he can. Xbox NA, however, is currently full. No focused efforts? That sucks. Got wing slapped by him when I went in with a random. They kept running all over the bloody place. Spinning the dragon. Yeah, you can't stand near his wings. You can block it, but, I mean, you got to be quick. Went through 6 different arc builds before finding BFG, and I can't put it down. Love it. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You got Magical Madness. Nice! Oh, this is redonkulous now. How do you just get hit with 8 ads and then 7 2 sending late? I have no idea. Did you refresh your stream? Because it might trigger them again because there's someone you first join. However, Twitch is in control of that. Fuck all I can do. Were they good ones? Oh, I missed the good adverts. Like Tango adverts. I missed those. That was a reason to watch it and make somebody else make the cup of tea. Oi, spell fucking nearly got me. Block ulti. Oi, oi. How did he knock me backwards when I had a block ulti on? I disagree.
Hey, listen.
You listen. Hello, motherfucker, and 2 listens and a fart. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. You love Tango? Dude, they were so funny. I remember when I was a kid when they had those adverts. They were hilarious. Are you streaming tomorrow being Easter? Yes. It doesn't make a difference. I still stream on Christmas Day. For a short period of time to say thank you to everyone for the year, but I still stream on Christmas Day. The only time I don't is on my birthday or New Year's Eve, because obviously I'm getting hammered. When it comes to every other day, I stream every single day except Wednesday. That reminds me, there's a live action Zelda being made. There is. Did I catch up with everything? Gotta go late in Germany. We're gonna lose another hour soon. Thanks for the stream. There you go. Confirmed. Happens for the whole of Europe. Thank you for the stream. Have a good night. You too. Thank you for watching. Pad63, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You won't stream hammered. No, will I fuck? Not a chance. I will not. Will I have alcohol on stream? Occasionally, yes. Will I get to the point where I'm drunk on stream? First of all, there's not enough hours in the stream for me to do that. And secondly, no. That would not be professional at all. And then I would be responsible for stupid shit that might happen. Technically speaking, I'm actually quite capable of being very, very alert while drunk. I know normally what I'm saying. On purpose, which is kind of a unique skill. Rich can do that too. But you won't catch me drunk on stream. Not a chance. I heard that there's a live action Xynoid being made. You did not. You did not hear that. Because if you didn't hear it, it's true. If you did hear it, it's not. Whee! Boing. You have to consider that this is my full-time job and brand business and a lot. Being drunk on stream would not be a good idea. Because when shit goes wrong, you have to consider the ramifications. And again, I'm not saying things would go wrong, but you don't really want to be reminded of, hey, remember that time when you were drunk and yeah, we've got it all recorded. No. There's some things that need to stay behind closed doors. And that one time where I fell over doesn't need to be on stream. Oh dear. I'm not a bad drunk. So for Amsterdam, obviously, I keep talking about it, Zero. Didn't you hear me? It's going to be mega. I'm going to be drunk there, obviously. That might be streamed. I won't be drunk on my own stream. It's irresponsible. It sends the wrong message anyway if you're hammered on your own stream. Having a couple is fair enough. Having a few more than a couple is fair enough. But being hammered, no. That's a rule I will always stick to. The streamer who shot his gun by accident by trying to show it off, you fuck that. There's certain things that you need to be quite aware of, and some people don't use their brain. Last time I got drunk, I was lost walking down a straight road. What happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam? No, it doesn't. It gets spread all over the internet. My signal is crud here for being in a hill northwest UK, so my screen freezes every now and then. Knock on my noggin. I haven't had an ad, but get that welcome to chat. Okay. Remember when you expose yourself to the camera? What, by putting your face there? Or you're being weird about it? No, we don't do that. No worries, we'll get wrecked for you. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Crunt, thank you very much. Prime sub, let's go. You have the Ninja Cake emotes, use and abuse them as you see fit. Also, you get to not have adverts anymore. Get it done. This is a horror show, me. I meant me, fucker. Mitigation or damage. Such a hard choice, isn't it, damage? I need to turn my fan up again. That is not cool enough. The temperature has risen quite quickly. I mean, that's not a bad thing, because I hate the fucking cold. I lack serious vitamin D during the winter. I actually lose shades. It confuses people. But the temperature is starting to come in quite nice. It's getting warmer really quick, so I'll be outside more. I'll be normal brown again instead of actual fucking looking ill. It's saying keep turning the fan on off and on. Well, because I've got two PCs running at the same time near my legs, plus I'm in an extremely small space, and all the doors and windows are closed to prevent noise pollution outside and in, it gets dangerously fucking warm in here. In the winter, underneath my desk, no, sorry, in the summer, underneath the desk when it was really hot outside, the temperature that my legs were receiving was something like 42 degrees, which was with no aircon, because that's not a thing in the UK unless you're completely rich. It's pretty bad. I remember being so drunk, falling asleep, stood up, leaning against the washing line. That's a skill. This is the difference between being 42 degrees indoors and having aircon, because obviously that can make things much, much easier. To no air whatsoever. But yeah, outside, it's got to be warm. I hate the cold. I can't fucking stand it. I'll make excuses to not go outside. I mean, that's not difficult to do considering I work 12 to 18 hours a day anyway. But I will make excuses to not go out.
I love winning.
Reminds me the other day on stream, had cops come to his house because he had windows open and saying, if you knew I was pregnant, I would have hit you. Wow. Oh, man. Firmed. Emeralds wears fingerless gloves on stream because the heat is so expensive. It fucking is. It's mad. Outside is full of people, so don't blame you. Fair. I think is he going to Amsterdam? I didn't ask him. Maybe it is. I did join a stream the other day. Bethesda partner, by the way. Whee! Cops got it when he showed up to his setup. Oh, no. So he was shouting at the screen, just making noises. And then they thought he was doing something he shouldn't be. I mean, at least their neighbors are aware that there could be dangerous shit going on if they hear things that are a bit untoward. Or they're just really, really nosy. And my dad saying, don't waste your money on a fan, just open the bloody window. Yeah, that's not ideal for this particular job or situation that I'm in. If I was not streaming, obviously logic would dictate that with my 41 years on this earth, I could figure out to open a fucking window. I lived in Texas for 7 years and miss it. I'm in Ohio now. Mike! Is that the same as Iowa? He's gonna be like, shut up, damn it! You don't know anything. You don't even know geography. Nope, never met him. Whee! Andrea, I'm sorry you're dead. That's all you're getting. You get a rip card in the mail. Splat rat. Get off. Ninjas need to get Zycool invest. Yes, but no. Is that yeah, but no, but no, but yeah, but? See, I got him to respond. I got the jewelry for Livewire. Now I'm waiting for Clockwork on PCEU if anyone wants to join. There you go. Peak is looking for group. I mean, it's probably easier if you want to look for group in-game because those people are actually playing rather than in the pub like at PEMS getting completely drunk. But you never know. Oh, he's forgot my buffs again. Balls. Okay, the next fight, I'm going to pick up some buffs at the end. Wow, that's dead. Don't even need the fucking buffs. Good job I didn't consume one. Andrea, that was ridiculous, I'm afraid. Imagine sending that card. You got a card. Oh, yeah? Who's it from? I don't know. Someone called Exinode. Ned? Okay, what does it say?
I volunteered to come.
Sorry, you're dead. You should be able to send sorry, you're dead cards in ESO. Have a group finder up. Don't worry. Power creep is on it. There you go. He's got a group finder up on PCEU. Go join it. We need an emote for that. We've got don't be dead. We need sorry you died. Or sorry you're dead. Get better soon. You'll only be a newt for Christmas. Boing. That was close. She says careful as the spell fucker lands on my head. Nope. Wrong way. Nearly ran into a friggin' wall. Is it dead yet? It is. I need that. 3, 2, 1. Stunned. Big dude there. Flame Chopper. Thought that was a spell fucker then, but it's not. My bad, missed him. You smell more orders? No, 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 no. We don't want them. We want to buy buffs first. You know, in my house, you can have all the windows open, fans going, and it still feels like a sauna in the summer. That's exactly how it is here in the summer, because we've got a south-facing fucking window. It's very, very small. It's an old kind of warhouse type thing, but it overheats. Okay, there are walls about, so there are walls. I nearly ran into one. It's not a boss fight, so I don't need to use that yet. It sucks in summer. I love the summer. Absolutely love it. Outside, not indoors. Indoors, I suffer. It's like a dog in a car with the windows up. But outside, I don't care how hot it gets. Could always just send an invoice for soul gems you had to use. You could. I mean, that's less impactful than sorry you're dead. Outside is fine. Inside sucks. Yeah, it does. Inside is horrendous. Just sticky and shit. That's the problem. Especially when you do this for a living, because everything you use generates fucking heat. And you always get backseat aircon experts that tell you what you should do with your life if you're feeling too warm. Like, we know what to do. We're just complaining about it because we can. Do you want to hear about it or not? That ends up being the topic of the conversation a lot of times in the summer on live stream. Unlike us, Aussie UK doesn't have aircon. Correct, we do not. The only people that have them are like office blocks and shit, or business buildings, or rich people's houses. Being hot the weather down south. What? Of course you should, because it's closer to the equator. That's how it generally works.
I heard you fought well. Your reward.
Are you talking? I think Lucy is talking to someone else. Parent got new pavement and you could watch people's shoes melting. We've had that before, actually. Juffy, let's go. I remember my mum walking down a road that I was basically brought up on, and her fucking heel got stuck in the ground because it just melted. Head to bed. Greg, thank you for watching. Massively appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat for anyone who wins or leaves the stream. Don't worry, I got a taunt. We're good. I have a taunt now because I'm a werewolf. Werewolf gets taunt. Block. Ah. That's how a werewolf sounds, by the way. Ah. Just in case you didn't know. You'll never find that on the internet anywhere because it's not common knowledge, but that is what a werewolf sounds like. Oh, ow, that's bullshit. They don't do that.
It's a matter of some urgency, he says.
Has many been fixed yet? Everyone, while everyone is here. I have no idea, dude. I don't keep track of that stuff. Sounds like an angel. It is. It's an angel werewolf. Angelic wolf. New build coming. That's what it is. Angelic wolf build. Healer wolf. Laugh way too hard. Pauline. Not that funny. There were circle marks in the driveway. Asphalt from our bike stands. Way back in the day. They started for years. My dad was not impressed. Oh, they stayed for years. Your dad was not impressed. Fucking rip. Paint over it. Hopscotch or something. Whatever you call it over there. This dude up here. Bully boy. Wasn't very nice. Please tell me that's not a spell fucker. No, it's an infuzzer. Close. My food ran out. Rip. Oh, we missed the intro.
Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. I'm going to do a battle munch. Don't tell anyone I did this. You're not allowed. Aha! That was the quickest sandwich ever. You get in the can, not connected to the internet. There's nothing I can do about it, dude. I can't fix it. As drunk as you may be, I can't fix Minion for you. I've got nothing to do with it. You chat and download straight from ESO UI. There you go. Do that. I can't do tech support. You're going to have to fix it by yourself. Or delete it and throw it over a fucking rainbow. I know, I'm just... He means chatting. Your Samsung got you again. I love that. When you type words with your Samsung and you type the exact word correctly and you've confirmed that it's correct and you press enter and then it says something completely fucking different. Like, yep. I'll meet you in the car park is what you've said to your colleague. They've gone to do something. You've got coffees and you're going to wait outside. So, I'm going to meet you in the car park. That's the scenario we're going with. Meet you in the chicken dippers comes up. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense now. What have you done? Also, chicken. Will forever be down for you You need to uninstall and reinstall and screw up certificates. That's a joke. Don't listen. If you're drunk, don't try and install or uninstall shit because you'll break it. And then you'll forget what you did. It does. It makes up some random shit. Sometimes it makes up words that don't exist. To be fair, I prefer meeting someone in the chicken dippers. Yeah, me too. Makes more sense, doesn't it? The car park could be a dodgy meeting. You don't know what's going to happen. Chicken dippers, you know you're getting food. What is the one true chicken dip? I don't fucking know. iPhone does that too. It might, but it defeats the object of the joke. I mean, now we've got to make other things for it. Also, Peanut Butter Burrito has one of the most legendary names. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, get off. I just used a fucking buff and I'm a werewolf halfway through the fight. What the shit? I'm gonna finish it.
Finish him.
Get dead. Oh dear, oh dear. That's what happens when I forget to put my buff on. I've noticed Zai loves to come up with his own language. I do. I'm glad you understand it though. You didn't even have to learn it in school or anything. There's no book on how to learn that language. You just get it. That's almost how species communicate with each other, is to understand through certain sounds what you really mean. Grumpy's got to go. Thank you for watching, Grumpy. Much appreciated. We'll have that one. Maybe we know what you meant. Maybe you don't. Maybe you make up what you think I mean in order to suit your agenda, Uphems. Maybe when I said chicken dippers, you heard get another drink. I didn't say that. I didn't encourage that at all. You probably already mentioned this, but what build are you using? Put oh, shit, there isn't a command for it on YouTube. It's Tempest. So if you're on YouTube, it's the most recent build video that was uploaded. What do we got? Water boy! We're in trouble. Oh, this motherfucker. I hope you've got aggro. Oh my god, you haven't. Shit, that hurt. We're gonna have to kite him a little bit. Now we're good. Resistance buff fell off. Ow, ow, ow. His light attacks are way too fast. They sometimes don't have an animation. They desync quite badly. Don't worry, I did report it. But if you find the same thing, you report it also, because then it'll get escalated. We got him, we got him. Just had to watch my magic for a little bit. I haven't got the recovery bonus. So when I do swap to my back bar, my mag recovery comes back in. But if you can stack those bonuses along the way, it makes that a lot less stressful. When a sexy ass misspelling stuff all by itself, we having Samsung just makes it twice less understandable. Maybe it fixes it. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's why I can always understand you, but nobody else. It cancels itself out. That's what Samsung's for. It's for combating dyslexia. You just poor at typing. Dude, imagine reading some of the stream chat as fast as you have to try and keep up while both of them are running. Cool, thank you. There you go. Mike's posted the thing for you. Thank you very much. I've got it again. First official cookout of 2024. Ooh, Buddha's got stuff. Guys, funny shit. I love the accent. How he pronounces this screen name like Z-X-Y. Zynode. It's Zynode, like a Z. Because some people say this. They say Z. We were taught in school it's a Z, but sure, whatever. Boing. I'm not funny. I'm rude. People said that. They said I'm rude. By the way, just saying, if I don't make fun of you, I don't like you. General rule of thumb, I make fun of everybody. Part of it. You're supposed to be enjoying your time. We might as well have a laugh. Someone said that. Zyar and Jesus. They did. I've got transformations out the nose today. This shit is going on. How dare you? Get off. Andrea, you're getting beat up. No, I've got it. Where's the big dude? You. Spellfucker's dead. Oh, it's not Spellfucker. It's a sunny year. Woof! Listen to the werewolf. Ah. See? They all make that sound. Ooh, that's just Hollywood sounds. More world fancy running into you here. You know each other? It's British humor. Zai's cheeky. Little bit. Dude, I've been playing like one bar sort of recommended. I really enjoyed it. Just RNG is screwing me and I cannot get open source stuff and slime crawl. I can't decide between 1 bar magpie or a 1 bar sork. To be honest, lazy sork is nice because I don't have enough time to learn the path. So, don't worry, that word gets misused all the time. You don't have to ever use it again. If you're already going towards it, keep going. Because if you half build something and go backwards, you wasted that time. You may as well make use of it and keep going. And then if you want to do other stuff, you've already unlocked the ring, so you can remake it for the purpose of other builds. Or put it in the bank. Not always. I've seen some super weird messages. Part of it was me, and the other part was Samsung changing my words and sending it out without noticing. We've got the Atronach again. We have... Focused efforts have been quite slim today, but the transformations... Again? Wow. Things are ridiculous how tiny my Bosman Warden is next to his bear. Miri or Lyris. Next to Lyris, it'll be ridiculous. Think about it on my stalk and trying to grind away with it. Dude, you'll get it. You will get it. The thing is, lots of people waste time farming gear to farm gear. So like, oh, I want to make that build. Okay, go do it. Yeah, but what gear should I put on first? Doesn't matter. If you can kill the content already, you are already past that stage. You've jumped that hurdle. Now just keep going. And when it comes to creating or finishing a build, if you're halfway there, don't go backwards and do something else. Finish it. And the stuff that you get from it, again, you can use elsewhere. Don't have Samsung, but I'm convinced that that is a reason I never say hi. How you doing, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the gift of sub. Nice. Okay, buff first. Remember that. And go. Double fucking ulties. Get in. Oh, this lady... It is Thorn. Balls. That means we've got to wait and do this dance. Boing. Thank you. You're welcome. Loot Goblin. Ninja loot. I forgot to loot that last time. This is quite simple. Stay in the light. When she aims at you, block. These things have to die. As if I just used an ultimate synergy effect, whatever, on a scamp. They're just going to die coming anywhere near me now. That made me happy. Good. I'm glad you're happy. Some people aren't, which is sad. Quite the opposite of happy, actually. I was correct. I got something right. Don't tell the fun, please. Don't tell my mum. Are we going? You're sleepy? Is that why you're lonely? Because the other 6 dwarves aren't there? That's funny. Her name's Lonely Girl. I'm very happy because of the booze. Okay, good.
Master Melkus calls these things mimic fragments.
Hello, Sleepy. I'm grumpy.
It's more likely that they're...
See, if I hadn't have said it, someone else would have got there, wouldn't they?
Just informing you.
What do we got? Oh, focused efforts again. Let's go. Oh, shit. So we've got the Juffy transformation. We've got the fire transformation, the Atronach. We haven't got the ice one yet, but we do have 2 focused efforts. I'm neither happy nor sad. I'm like permanently exhausted pigeon. I know how you feel. And did you get focused efforts yet? For science. I've got no defensive buff, by the way. I should have fucking taken them by now. I was chasing the good stuff. I didn't see Andrea say he's got it. Show off. Hello, Sleepy. I'm Dad. How you doing? Andrea hasn't said yes or no, so I think he's sulking. That's your sulking personality, isn't it? You look cool as fuck, actually. No! No, we got crap. That's a rare buff, dude. Let's go. Maybe you can stack it twice and get 2 crap. Stack them. So close is busy watching you. Oh shit! You got timed out. It's the best. Name chopper. Always get rid of the druids, or at least be able to stun them so they can't do their flame damage shield AoE thing. I'm on a 45 stream streak. Nearly every one of Zai's says, I've got no defensive buffs. Should have taken them. I'm glad you figured out the pattern. Congratulations. Oh, shit. I'm trying to keep them relatively close to the center, but watch out for the tentacles at the same time. Dodge. Ah. We've got Thoat soon.
Fighters don't get rewards.
Be right back. Booze expungement.
And therefore, its own.
Your beer ran out. Got it. That goes by them reasoning of good defense is the best offense. Yes, I do. But I also say, do as I say, not as I do. Like, I'll say, make sure you get loads of defensive bonuses. But I'm limited to how long I'm on stream, so I'm going to do the complete opposite. I'm just going to show you the extreme instead and get wrecked by one-shots. To be fair, if I was going for like a full-on ultra mega run and I was off stream, I would play very tactical towards the defensive stuff because I'm aware that it will scale that way. But we want to show how many focused efforts we can get so things go boom! Can you hear my controls squeaking? It's been abused. Splat rat! Spell fucker! Oi, yay, yay. Stay the fuck away from that. Dude, that round was ridiculously fast. Wait, did you Juffy voice? But we're not Juffy. Nope. Exsanguinate, that'll help. And. Beat down. Adrea, we're going to get a secret buff. If it's a shit secret, we're leaving. Oh, wow. Easy peasy. Hang in. Hand in even. Hang in. Don't do that. Hand in. Free loot. Free buff. You hit a button mash and so we know how hard you're trying. I'm trying very hard. Archival weaponry. Blech. Although, Mike asked about this on his stream last night. I will repeat the same information to you so you understand this. As you can see, there's a 145% increase to weapon abilities. Listen carefully. This is a weapon skill ability, but it is not buffed by it because that does not do damage. The status effects, the side effect of the skill, do. It's separate. However, your wall of elements is enhanced by this because the buff itself is 125% increase. For each one on your bar, from that skill line, you get an extra 10%. So technically, by having it there, you make that 145% stronger instead of 135. So it does contribute, but that one isn't affected. Weapon damage, not weapon skill effects. The weapon skill slotted increases the damage of the ones that are affected. Hey, listen. Rainbow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know I was in Solo Infinite Archive last night with 4 focused efforts and a bunch of recovery visions. Was able to make number 6 this week on the leaderboards. That is some serious fucking good luck. Well done. Skill obviously applied there, but that many focused efforts, especially on your own, well done. Doc made me laugh, told me apart from my nerve issues in my arms, I'm perfectly healthy. I just need to get more sleep, okay? They have notes in front of them, but forget every time I've got insomnia. I've had it since I was 14. I'm 40. Your doctor's shit. Get a new one. Bag wasn't better than saying thanks, gonna for a piss. Oh. So you came back and said it anyway. Got it. Adrea died. Oh, fuck. He crashed. Adrea crashed. This is awkward. I did not pay attention. I wasn't looking. That means if I kill the boss, he's not going to get any vision. So I might want to keep the boss alive if I can. Let's pace it. I'll get Thoat down. And then leave Icy Boy alive for a minute. Adrea! Where have you gone? You kill him a little bit. There he is. He's back. Remember, if someone crashes in this fight, they won't get their vision if you finish it. So if you can hold out for a bit so they can get in, you're sorted. And that will affect the rest of your run as well because they're 1 buff down. He's in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Dodge. I disagree. I dodged that. Icy Boy's fucked. Good job you came in. You've got magical madness. He's a good teammate, right? Where's Dragon Face? Takes so long to come down. Big bleed on you. Back against the wall. Get his head out. Perfect. Adrea knows anyway. He tanks this all the fucking time. I'm the one who summoned you, Thoat. Good for you. That doesn't mean she owes you anything, dude. You did that off your own accord. This is your choice. You chose to summon her. Take indigenous if I'm on bosses. I know someone is close. I stop doing damage so they can get in. Yeah, pretty much. You mean in dungeons? I read that as indigenous. In dungeons was all one word, and I made up what you said. I know what you meant. Just different words came out. Crit chance for physical stuff is nice, but I'm going to take some... Should I take some defensive stuff? Magical attacks decrease. That means heavy attacks and light attacks are still going to fucking get me from the Marauder res. Fuck it. I'll take a damage buff. Drunk sod off. I know! You keep telling us. You're just making us more jealous. That's all it is. I'm saving it till I get to Amsterdam anyway. Because that's a responsible thing to do. Uh-oh. What's in the room? I'll run it off. What a boy! Please go after Adrea first. Please go after... Thank you.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Oh, don't go after Adrea first. Bring it over here. Dude, if you got to kite him. Just stay out of the big boom. Like, just saving it for the way. I don't do that shit. Whee! Dude, I quit smoking full stop like 12 years ago. I don't doubt that fuck tons of people will be, though. 3, 2, 1, dodge. I had that when I went to fucking TwitchCon in San Diego. Like, all the people that come from places that it's not legal at. Get off the plane. Where do we eat at? Straight away. Like, dude, no. Not for me. I are sensible. You stopped yourself a long time ago. I threw mine in the bin. I stopped smoking by throwing them in the bin. I had a couple of attempts prior to that, but you know full well that if you don't want to, you won't. If you want to, you will. If you should, you won't. You have to want to do it. And I did want to, so I threw them in the bin and didn't look back. Whee! I counted how many years. Obviously, I do that every year because it's impressive. That's all. Doesn't mean shit to anybody else. Oh, did you smoke? Yeah, I quit 12 years ago. When I get to 13 years, I'm going to be 13 years ago. Yeah, right? I level up. 3 weeks since you quit, you're pretty much done then. Tip. If you can go through 4 drinks, alcoholic ones, with... I'm not going to do this therapist fucking tip shit on stream because it's exhausting and it's not what I'm here for. But, from experience, if you can get through 4 drinks, depending on your tolerance level, obviously, maybe you can only have 1, so don't do that. But if you can have more than 4 in a pub visit, you can get past 4 drinks without having a single cigarette, you're done. That's the trickiest time to stop, is when you're drinking. If you don't drink, then that doesn't apply to you anyway. But I'm going to stop that there, because otherwise people start asking me all sorts of questions. It gets weird. Since I was about 14, I'm 52 now, and I did for 30 years plus years. Was happy I stopped. Yeah, that's fair. Isn't the bin still around? Because if you pulled him out, I might have him. No, it's not still around. That was like fucking... Dude, you could probably fish him out from a dump somewhere. There might be a puddle, but... You don't need them, Sean. Whee! Boing. Be sludge. Thanks for the advice. Good shot. Good sight. You're welcome. Again, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm just saying from experience, that was something that was kind of my own feelings towards it. Like, if you can get through like 3 or 4 drinks like you normally would, if it was a normal thing for you to do, if you don't have any, you're done. You can do it. Good drink before I quit smoking. Best decision of my life. Saves me a fortune. I won't believe it. It does. Fucking mad. Instead, you're just addicted to online games. Boing. Which is a bit safer. Expensive on yellow tinted glasses though.
Make your fights more interesting.
What did I get? Magical Madness. Oh, it's a boss fight. And we've had a Marauder already. And Exsanguinate. Let's go. UK saves a fortune not smoking. It is so expensive. When I smoked was late teens. And initially. And you could get a pack of cigarettes for like a couple quid. Maybe for 10. Now it's fucking ridiculous. If you want a pack of 20, it's like 15 quid now. Maybe more, depending on what you get. Is that cheap here? Some countries they are. I mean, if they're lined with horse shit. It's a joke. Ish. Prediction was, has been nicotine quit years ago, and I had to smoke after my little brother passed away, and every year I regret it, but it helped me through. The thing is, dude, no doctor is ever going to tell you off for that. This is not advice, by the way. This is not. Before anyone gets precious, this is not advice. It's just life. Fluffy, if something like that happens and you kind of sneak one in because you think it's going to help you, you'll be surprised that regardless, that little section of time, you don't really have to kick yourself for, because, again, doctors will tell you that, you know what, just for that stressful situation, you'll probably feel a bit better. Even though the really bad fucking side effects of it, you will kind of calm the fuck down a little bit. And they say the same. They don't allow you to hear that kind of stuff, but they do. Like, if you're pregnant, for example, do not fucking smoke, obviously. But I have known people to be in a situation where they are highly, highly stressed. Don't know what the fuck to do. Can't handle fucking anything while they're pregnant. And the doctor has literally just gone, do you know what? We don't normally recommend this, but go and have a cigarette. I'm not saying do that, but doctors have been known to say it. They have been known to say it. They haven't said go out and smoke a pack of 20. They have said have some form of stress reliever that will just, for one, just calm you the fuck down for a minute. It's fucking old school, but they used to do it. My mum had it like 3 fucking times. She had 5 kids, but they used to tell her, they said, we don't recommend it. You shouldn't be smoking, but if you go out and sneak one, I'm not going to tell you off for it. You are going to feel better. It's fucking mad what they do and don't advise about what they should and shouldn't. But they used to do that. Mind you, they used to have smoke with fucking sections then. You back? Oh my god, yeah, don't smoke break. No, obviously not. But they will tell you that that little nicotine kick will help you kind of just de-stress ever so slightly.
Hello, motherfucker.
So glad I've stopped, but occasionally I miss it because I felt good with stress. The thing is, you're replacing one thing for another, and that's why vapes are fucking terrible for you as well. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's your fucking life. But you're just replacing one habit with another habit. So it's tricky. That's why I threw them in bin. I didn't want anything to replace it. I want them gone. If you put a smoke up to your belly button when you're pregnant, the kid can have a puff and calm down. Shut up! Dear oh dear. I'm not saying that's advice. I'm saying that's what happened in the past. People have said it. You went to patches. Did you put them on your eyes so you couldn't find any fucking fags? That's a slang for cigarettes in the UK before anyone gets mad about it. Felt good with everything. You will feel 10 times better. I mean, not to preach it, but I did stop 12 years ago. So personally, I did feel the benefits of it, both financially and physically. It does help a lot. But you know that anyway. If you're going to choose to drink and you're going to choose to smoke, you already know the bad side effects. Tried patches once, couldn't keep them there. But I will say that I do not regret it in the slightest. That was one of the best things I ever fucking did, is to stop. It's not easy, but it depends on how determined you are, or if you want to. You have to be honest with yourself. If you're only quitting because someone told you you should, you probably won't. GG for stopping. Thank you very much. But yeah, doctors won't deny that there are benefits, but they will also highly emphasize the fact that 99.99999% of it is terrible for you. Quit a month ago, keep going. You won't regret it. You'll feel weird. The time you'll feel weird is when you go past somebody else that's smoking, because 2 things will happen, right? If you're walking past someone that does smoke and you've stopped, your sense of smell is a little different now. So smelling it on a person or on clothes, you won't like it. You won't like it. You'll know, you'll be able to spot it, you won't like it. But the weird part is when you go past someone that's smoking. Now, you don't want to breathe it in, you're done with that shit. But the smell, when you go past people that are just chatting outside work, that triggers some shit. So you have to just know that you don't want it. Smell of a smoker is bad. Of it on someone, yes. But when they're walking past, if you were previously one, you do sometimes think, oh, But you don't want it, because if you try it, it's fucking horrendous. Have I tried? Yes, I did try. Blech! Nope, definitely done. Someone I work with does that, and I know exactly what you're on about. It's true. Your brain always tells you that. Peak. Wait until you're done for a year. Make sure you're 100% done. Don't try again. But if you ever do, I guarantee that's going to be your reaction as well. You're going to be like, ah, fuck that shit. I wanted it and now I don't. You know, like, full on, you are done then. I had a terrible time whenever I'm drinking a coffee the first need to smoke like crazy. I used to do the same. I used to smoke before I go to bed. So I'd have a coffee and fucking cigarette before when I woke up. Not so much when I woke up, actually. That wasn't too bad. But going to sleep was bad for me. I'd have to have one before I sleep. Because I'd proper chill the fuck out, proper relax before I sleep. Now I sleep fucking horrendously, which is nothing to do with that. It's just always fucking thinking. My brain is going 4 million miles an hour, but that was what I used to do. I used to drink coffee before I sleep as well. Just the thing when you did woke up was a smoke. I used to, but not as bad as it would be for sleep. Sleeping was always the one. Or if you were working outside, you'd always have excuses to stop because you could just light one up real quick. Mrs. did that. She quit 3 years ago. Did she try one on instinct? Like, oh, I really like the smell of that, walking past someone and just go, ugh! No, it's disgusting. Dude, you can't. If you've quit for anything over a few months as a time period, or even a year, you can't inhale the shit no more. Your lungs will just cough it straight up, which is a good thing. You don't want it. Quit cigarette even made me crave coffee less. Yeah, because it's a habit. Because you put two and two together. And that was the weird part with beer as well. Because when I used to smoke, I used to have beer after work, and I would go through like fucking 3 or 4 cigarettes per beer, no problem whatsoever. Just chain the fuckers without even thinking. And then when I completely stopped, that went out the window. So to start with, it feels fucking strange, but it's just the habit. You assign that to that, or you associate this with this. It's just, that's how your brain works. And as soon as you delete that habit, you're good. Doing it is not easy, I'm not gonna lie. After all this time, I've been too scared to even try one. Turtle swatter, it's the best way, don't bother. But if you do, I guarantee that will be your reaction. Because mine most definitely was. I'll admit, in the last 12 years, I did have one when one of my mates died. I'm like 5 now. But it was fucking gross and I chucked it. How often anyone that stops is tough. It is. It is. While we're on the way home. Oh, she tried it? It was disgusting. Yeah, it's rank. Again, each their own. It's your life. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not a fucking therapist. I'm not going to say, do this, do that. This is bad for you. This is... You know what's bad for you. You know what's good for you. You do it on purpose. But I'm saying that I did stop, and it was very beneficial. So much better. I'm not going to judge someone for doing it. My missus still does. It's up to individuals. But for me, I was done, and I kept it that way. This is a shit board. Block cost reduced. I mean, that's great. Extended favor is actually quite helpful, because I can keep my buffs up for longer. I think I quit about 20 plus times from various amounts of time before I finally actually quit for about 4 years ago. Probably the hardest thing I've ever done. It's rough. You got one? Nice. I had several stages where I was trying to quit, but at the time I was working in roof construction. And in good weather or shit weather, you want those moments to just fucking stop, and that was the easiest excuse. So trying to quit while on a construction site was almost impossible. I don't know what the rules for that are now, depending on where you work, I guess. But when I stopped that, because I didn't have that constant ability to stop doing what I'm doing and get on with and just sneak one in, you actually physically had to go out of the house or out of the building to go and do it. Because you're already outside before. And that actually helped quite a bit. Because I couldn't be fucked to go outside. I didn't want to go get cold because I was comfortable. And so just threw them in the bin and then stayed in. Habits will get you though. My voice is gone. Drink plenty of water. Going ahead. Are you going to sleep? Drunk as fuck? Dude, get a rest. I need to do this. 1 second. But yeah, it's funny. Funny old shit. Happens hard to kick. Back fire alarms in apartment going off. Okay, I can't hear it, so it's fine. Hopefully it's just a drill. I'm losing my voice badly because if you talk all the fucking time, especially on stream, especially in videos, especially when you got a fan blasting in your face, voice goes, your throat goes dry as shit. And it doesn't matter how much water you drink, that's a side effect regardless. It's still going to happen. Especially when you're talking to multiple people on 2 different platforms. So it's all your fault. Oh shit. Appim's fault. Appins has decided, like an adult, that he's had enough to drink and he's going to bed. Dude, get some sleep. Have an awesome fucking Easter if you do anything. And if you don't do anything, have an awesome one anyway. Imagine that. You wake up on a hangover and all you've got to do is eat Easter eggs. Oh no. Whee! Adrea finally got focused efforts, by the way. It happened on live stream. Can you believe it? Infusser. Block ulti, you can't get me. Haha. This guy's stream and heard Abin's fault was my fault. I said go to sleep, dude. Wing. Shut the stream, get some rest. Magical madness.
Doesn't look too out of sorts, but I'll have to do a full inventory
Haha,
to be
night.
sure.
Night, dude. Meow. Nice. Wicked stack. And stunned. Why are you not dead? Ooh, magical madness. Let's go. Fucking love that bonus. Oh, you should come in here, actually. In this big stack of dead. Wow. 3, 2, 1, interrupt. Stun for you. Stuns for you. Can't stun a flame shaper. Can stun you. 3, 2, 1, stunned. That was mental. Don't forget to check out the website. Of course, ZanaGaming.com. Confirmed that Adrea has better RNG than me. It is confirmed. It did actually happen on live stream. Rip. I'd love to kind of fluff those pillows and make you feel better, but happened. Current TV, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Prop Wash, also welcome. 3 out of 5 for live wire. Get it done, Peaks. Then dogs out. No worries, dude.
Hey, listen.
You listen. How you doing?
Hello there.
Hello there. DJ did a fart. And we all heard it. Shook someone through their first world boss as well. Excellent. Now you made a friend. And if you didn't make a friend, well, at least you met somebody else. For a short period of time, and you can talk about your adventure forever. He's back. Let's go. Did I use a buff? No. Magical madness and beatdown. Let's go. No resistances on that boss, regardless of how much pen we have. And regardless of how much resistance he has. No resistances. I don't drink anymore. As I got older, the hangovers are worse. Had 2 whiskeys at Christmas, Boxing. On Christmas, hangover, Boxing Day. Never had those in my 20s, damn it. I don't get them very often, but I do get them more than I used to. In fact, I mean, over a period of many years, I think I only ever had like 3. Weird, no spy mate tonight. No, spy is in the chat. He's watching you, Crowell. Finish him. He's dead.
Finish him.
Right. Crit healing done. Magical damage over time effects last longer. That's irrelevant. Or recovery. I'm going to take the recovery because if I'm blocking on the sword and board bar, I want that magical bar to go out quicker. No defensive bonuses though. I've got a couple. I lied. I've got 1. Got 1. Not good. I mean, we've got the bleed and the ice and the fire ones, but I mean, they're subjective. They're not for everything. They're situational even, is what I'm trying to say. They're not for everything. The overall ones, they're tricky. I have had a couple pop up and I didn't take them, and I probably should have done. I hate the bats. I hate the bats. If they're channeling, hold block. Do not let go of that until they've finished doing their attack, because that fucking lightning bolt will kill you. Oh, spellfucker! Nearly got me. Where the hell is the infuser? It's called infuser, bro. Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. Oh, I disagree. I interrupted. I was dead anyway. Fucking neck. Oh, hey, there it goes. Hope you didn't hear that. It reset itself into a big click. Don't tell me I'm allergic to booze now. After 35 years, got hay fever and become allergic to caffeine. Age is making all the good stuff toxic for me. You have to find something else. Fuck's sake, not decaf. That's actually worse. Fuck that. Oi. Went for me. Did you see that? Gunning for me then. Spellfucker. You are not allowed to live. Aim at me, fucker. Whoa! Dude, they got splattered. That was quick. Uh-oh. Buddy boy. He's fucked. Ooh, that was big boom. Have to go now. Thanks for the stream. Pam, you are most welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Bit and cake in the chat, remember, for anyone who enters or leaves, if you've got those emotes. If not, just say thank you for joining, or just say bye. Say bye, people. I was actually meaning to ask you this, as I said,
Your gifts from Hermaeus.
I've been using the Lazy Sork and I haven't got Slime Core, Oaken, or Sergeant's Ring yet. Currently have everything else listed, though, hitting 24k. Keep going, keep going. Once you've got it all together, it will make a big difference. Once I have other pieces of gear, that will make a big difference, yes. Bear in mind, obviously, that depends on the player. It depends on the order that you're pressing the buttons and making sure that you maintain them. But with it being relatively straightforward, understand that the dummy is rigged. It's got very specific variables on it where there are other things available in the game, or could be less. So that's not a perfect scenario. If that's what you get at the moment, you are missing 2 rather large scaling bonuses from those particular sets that will contribute to a substantial amount more, yes. Most questions like that are quite broad. That one's pretty straightforward. You will get more. Spirit, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Decaf tastes like mud. It fucking does. How do you know what mud tastes like? People say that trying to be really edgy. Guess what? We went outside when we were kids. Just saying. Oh, okay. Fucking old. Shut up. I've got it down to 1 caffeine brew a day. Dude, I haven't been that good the last 2 or 3 days, but I did get myself down to 1 coffee. Because I usually have like 3 or 4, and then I try not to. But I really like coffee. But for health reasons and other shit, especially towards the operation, that I need to cut that down. And I struggled, but I did get down to 1 a day. Now I just need to get back on that, because again, the last 3 or 4 days have been a bit shit in that area. A bit naughty. Wow, she melted. He melted. The voice throws me off. Anyone who has ever had either version of football, played either version of football, knows what mud tastes like, to be fair. This is true. And also, mud pie is not just a funny term meaning kids making a mess. No, kids do take things literally, and we do try. We did. Definitely. Most 5-year-olds have tried eating mud. We recommended Groy alternative for coffee. I'm not looking for an alternative. I want coffee. I'm doing that on purpose. I just got to cut it down a bit. You have a coffee machine, Zai, or old school Mogul pot? I have one of those Tassimo thingies where you put the pods in. Anything else is not an option. They're too fucking expensive. And also some cutting down would be no point. Hello, I'm Turtle Swatter. I ate mud. Me too. My brother ate snails. True story. And I don't mean the French kind. I mean out of the garden. He's like, what does this taste like? He was like 6, I think. I think he still remembers, like, how bad it was. I'm a geologist. We have a habit of trying mud. Fair. Can you taste its age? Oh, don't answer that. Yes, 5-year-olds. Right? Bad quantum definitely doesn't do itself. Oh, yeah, my nose is really itchy. The fucking thing is just blasting at me. It's there to help, I know. Did you know I played my first ever action RPG the other week? No, I did not know that because we don't know each other in real life like that. You don't share that with me. They're okay, but last epoch don't have much endgame. Now enjoying Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, I know. I'm telling my life story. You're not. I didn't hear about your birth. You missed that bit. Testimony's brilliant. They are. They're really good. But if you're not used to them, they're quite strong. If you get too used to them, you drink them like fucking water. That's the danger zone I got into, and that can get quite expensive, so I've got to cut them out a bit. Not just because they're expensive, because they are strong. We tested there is sand in there. Makes sense. 5-second rule of a kid, man. You got a bit of dirt on your sweets. Yeah, the only time you don't eat it is if there's fluff on it. In which case, it's going under the tap. Let's kill the boss. 4 players run past me when I leave. As if they just missed the loot, dude. That's unfortunate for them. Must try harder. We got 2 rats. Oh, let's go. I didn't use a buff, did I? No. Negate bubble sucks. Pop. Oh, I missed it. Hey, you got it. There it is. Splat. And the other one. Splat. There's another one. Good shot. Uh-oh, I need to heal. I need to heal again. I've got a bleed on me. Didn't even see it. I could see it on the debuff timers, but I didn't see the visual for it actually attaching itself to me. Think I started running Infinite Archive. Beat my bestest score already. Nice. Congratulations. You do the thing. Block ulti was much safer then, so fuck it. I got you back, dude. Don't worry. He's down. I saw him. He was fucking aiming at you. Splat. Throw it round. Let's go. Please give me a defense. Oh, I can't. Swift Gale. Yes. And whenever I use my Sword Negate heal ulti, people always run for their lives. It's so powerful. It ticks rapidly. Then I always said, it's best if kids do their own thing and climb and get hurt, but the first time I was in charge of my 3 nieces, they went out the window. I was nervous wreck. Dear, oh dear. They're not supposed to climb out the window. They're supposed to, ooh, I'm trying to climb a tree. Oh, I got a hurty. Not, yeah, they fell out the window. I was just letting them learn. Get them screaming for a few minutes. Dude. Too literal. His status rework feels really strong. It is strong. But again, I mean, it's more of an enhancement to what we already had. They didn't change the way it functions. There's a couple of adjustments for individual ones, but generally speaking, they were already doing what they're doing. They just buffed it to make it in line with some of the ones that were already overtuned. So Burning and Hemorrhage were overtuned, and they brought everything else in line with it, and then brought some of that in line with the new stuff. But it's pretty good. The main premise of it has always been the same. And that is, your damage is always the same type, regardless of its buffs and bonuses, unless something uniquely buffs that damage source. But the damage source itself has a side effect, i.e. status. But I did make a video about it. Lots of people have seen it, lots of people haven't. I've put YouTube in the chat on Twitch. The video's there. It's one of the most recent ones. If you're on YouTube already, it's on my main page. I don't need to move, because nothing's happening. Need to move, there's lasers, obviously. Don't overlap. Don't Venn diagram. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, it's gone. We're on PS5. Yep. I actually play on every single server, but today we're on PS5, yes. I just sad that my Templar tank is broken since patch. Your Templar tank? You mean the one that was designed on my channel? I made a video about that as well. You don't have to be sad. Everything you need to know is there. Enjoy! Block ulti. It's a lot easier to absorb that information if you understand its purpose. Understand my problem? I want them in the negate bubble, not outside of it. Yeah, it's a heal. And at the end of the day, if it's a positive one and it doesn't have the big negative effect, they should stand in it anyway, because that's where all the stuff gets squished into. Pretty good. Damage shield effectiveness, not necessary. Maximum stamina, yes. More to block with on that bar, if I use that bar. So I broke the game with his status builds. Status Pro was actually made prior to Infinite Archive. Then I made a variant for Infinite Archive. Then Status got buffed anyway, and both versions are now buffed by default. Didn't have to do anything. It was already there. Smoke, no facts. It's different. It already exists. That's why I don't delete my content. I keep it there, so you can always check where it came from. Plus, it's also fun to go over older stuff occasionally. Oi! None of that. That would be like deleting the Star Wars movies, because in the last one, well, I say the last one, in 6, he dies. So, delete the ones where he grew and became Darth Vader and all the rest of it, because they're irrelevant now, because things changed. He's dead now. So he made Zos do that, Zai. Yeah, I definitely did. I emailed them and made them do it for me. I demanded, and I got my own way. I wish I was joking about that kind of humor. I wish I was. I wish that wasn't actually sarcastic. Oh dear, people do think that's a real thing. They honestly think that, while apparently you have no power, shut up, no one likes you, they honestly think that I convinced us to do stupid things. No, they do what the fuck they want. I just explain how they work. You're not allowed to be positive about anything. Even if you don't like something, you're not allowed to give feedback positively about it and understand it, because that makes you toxic. I swear people do not understand what words actually mean anymore. It is not bad to calm the fuck down and look at something from a different perspective. Or the intended perspective. Read that already. Show me some of these messages are really long. Show me sweets from his old-fashioned sweet shop. Those chocolates in a tiny cup thing. Me and a little brother used to fight over them sharing a sweet. Do you mean fucking Reese's? Because they're in little cup things. Sometimes. There's an Easter egg of that. Nearly got one today. Changed my mind. I was responsible. So otherwise that wouldn't have lasted till the morning. That would have gone. Dude, this pull was fucking dead. That was insane. Why did I put projectile shield on for things that are all melee based and bleed? Watch out. Nice. 3, 2, 1, stunned. Nope. Every time I feel I got to build down either one of yours or my own, something changes. Ain't bad as it helps me work out what skills works and go from there. I mean, again, adaptation to change is part and parcel of the MMO genre. Regardless of whether a game is linear or not, this one isn't. Change is inevitable. It's always going to happen. So the ability to grow from that determines how long you'll play it. I have a question. Isn't pointless to use no-known dagger on my build users Philosophy amulet? No. You've increased your weapon and spell damage overall. It's got nothing to do with the amulet. Light and heavy attacks still do the same function. They just do less damage. Your known-honed weapon doesn't only contribute to light and heavy attack damage. It contributes to your skills as well. It's an overall bonus to your damage stat. Bear in mind, though, if you are using dual wield with known-honed, your left one, or your main hand weapon, will be stronger in terms of its bonus it gains, and the offhand will be weaker. Me and my friends and 2 others did the hard modes for the new dungeons a week after they came out. Excellent. Congratulations. And just like the night fucking McForearms was ended my run, at least it was the best one I've done though. Nice. Just did Inkslayer as the keeper in duo. Few phases I did alone. Focused efforts. Plus visions of the werewolf. No transformations, unfortunately. Thanks for the build and all the knowledge. You are most welcome, and congratulations to all the people that have done things. Where's the button? Didn't know that. Now you do. So it has changed over time. I'm not going to give you an accurate number. Well, I am going to give you a rough approximation. I'm probably going to be exactly right, aren't I? It used to increase your weapon and spell damage by 200 on your main hand and 50 on your offhand, but that may have slid a little bit over time, but that's generally where it used to. I think it might have been 150 on the main and 50 on the off. But either way, the offhand is much, much less. So if you're going to go no-hand on anything, it's not set in stone that you shouldn't do it, but if you put it on the offhand as well, it's going to be less. When I say offhand, I mean holding 2 weapons. I don't mean the back bar. That's different. I had a question on the Necro change, just a clarification. Does the sacrifice work with the Ricochet skulls or just the Venom skulls? Haven't seen it work with Ricochet skulls yet, but that could be the things are dying too fast. They're dying too fast. I demonstrated it in the video. 633, so that would be the 4th on the Sork leaderboard. You are a legend. Congratulations. I'm going to get some tissue for my nose because it's fucking irritating. Hold on. I'm back. Got it, thanks, I. Though I thought I was dying too fast, but wanted to double check. Easiest way is to go hit a dummy with it. And that is what they're for. Target practice. Then you can see, because it's not dead yet, so you can trigger stuff that doesn't only happen in situations that you can't use them in. Depends what you're fighting. Because you have to consider... I mean, even a couple of skills on the ground could kill some quest stuff, depending on how you're built. So you're never going to see the full effect of your build in some situations. Fun as that may be. This dude actually hits very hard. We're on arc 6. If we're not careful, you can get obliterated by him very quickly. That will fucking hell. Half health in one shot. Red already. No focused efforts. Stam recovery's nice. Dodge overcut. We're gonna have to take crit damage, I'm afraid. I know. I'm taking it. Fuck it. I didn't have any real defensive bonuses there anyway. Reduction to dodge roll cost is great, but I can just heavy attack with a sword and board and get some stamina back anyway, so I can always negate that. By this. Swap. Heavy. And we're good. Uh-oh. Windy bollocks. Okay, you know what to do, dude. Same as always. If you got to kite him, but it would make sense if we could hold him still once he starts the wind. Otherwise, we get in trouble. There's the wind. Try and hold him real still. I know. He fucking hurts. He's on me anyway. He's got block ulti. We're good. He says we're getting nuked. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. I have to put the bleed on him. Oof, that hurt. He went to do a light attack. Oh, you prick. Did you see that? He did a light attack and then instantly nuked another one afterwards. Run away, dude. He's going to die from dots. Yes! Get it, Adrea. Fuck me. He hit me with one and then instantly knocked me with another one. That's a swing around in a circle. That looked like it was going to hit Adrea as well. We had that yesterday with Unforgiven Carpet. He did it again. You saw that? Yeah, he did. Why are you dead? Did you just sacrifice yourself a whole life because of a bat? You should have just killed it. Fuck me. You don't need to res me. Leave me on the ground. From chat and poop, I'm sorry. I was a little out of 3 hours sleep in the last 4 days and no sleep last night. Insomnia is hell of a drug. Yes, it is. You're fine. You don't have to overshed. Doesn't matter. If you're talking, you're talking. Just try and keep them shorter messages. Otherwise, it's hard to track them all. Because some messages are really, really long and other ones get missed. Have a light attack, 30k, right? We had that yesterday where he kind of swung around and cracked both of us in one hit when he shouldn't have done. But yesterday was more of a desync. Today was just really, really rapid. There's no time to respond. Adrea died. Took one for the team. He was doing so well, and he let a bat kill him. You died first. No, I didn't. I fell over, and my health ran out. That doesn't count as dying. You can laugh. I'll allow it. That attack just something normal happens, or is it a glitch? There is an element of features in it. So it is supposed to light attack you, but it's not supposed to do it without animation. It's not supposed to do it that fucking quick either. So sometimes it will hit you before he's finished visually showing it, and I have reported that a few times. That's not to say they're ignoring it. Of course they see it. It's just they have to prioritize, and they've got other stuff to do. But they do know. The other one does it as well, the water one. He's really fast sometimes. And again, it's a quick attack. You need to respond faster. Sometimes they hit you before the animation is over. As annoying as that is, there could have been a lot more bugs in here. Just works, indeed. Excuse me. Shit happens. Shit buffs. The problem is, I can't really stay that long today. Because when I get to the point that I'm normally going to leave, I could probably stay a bit longer. But the clock's changed, so I lose a fucking hour. They can't fix it. Love that. Must be easy. Yeah, imagine how easy it would be with 27 million plus lines of code now. That's how many they have. And then accidentally finding the wrong thing and then wrecking the whole game. Because that could happen. Whee! Every backseat dev will say otherwise, but they don't work there, so they don't know. What's been your favorite trial to run? It's always gonna be, until they make something equally as awesome, Sanctum Ophidia. I know there's other trials in the game, and I know people really hold on to them and say that the most relevant is the most recent is always the best, because they're waiting for that completion so they can show it off, which is great. But actual personal choice based on taste, which one I prefer, love Sanctum Ophidia. Not because the other ones are bad, because they're not, but because I think it's the ultimate training ground for harder content. It's so tricky in itself, if you're inexperienced with it, that it will humble you quickly if you fuck up. Elven PS! 3,500 bits, people. We hit the goal. Thank you very fucking much indeed. Also, here's a ninja button. Careful. Wow, dude. Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Show off your ninja stars. People, if you don't know how that works, basically, if you buy bits, your first 1,000 gives you a ninja star. After that, there's other checkpoints, and there's more ninja stars. Excuse me, werewolf. Let's go. Target is out of range. Bug is back on update 41 on PC. That's broad. You haven't even described where it is. It's never been gone. There's always been places where that happens. But if you're going to legitimately report a bug, make sure that you state where and how it happened. Because, oh, target out of range bug. I appreciate that that's what you mean. But they can't replicate that in the exact scenario that you found it in order for them to find out where the problem was. That make sense? Just move around and pick things up. It does. Basically what that is the loot box might be here for the enemy, but you can only see it in the wrong spot. So move your cursor around a bit. It's in a different place. I'll give you an example. Once this boss is squished, he's dead. So, see where the boss is? Or the chest is even? The chest is... This is where you would loot it. Right there. Because that's where it highlights. And you keep spamming it and saying loot, loot, loot. And it goes, no, 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 no. Well, it might be here. But then, again, there's lots of other things that also have the same issue. You need to be specific when you're reporting bugs. It's no good reporting it to me. I'm not Zos. Report it to them. You always dodge roll and it fixes it. So you solved your own problem. So you should have led with that. Have you tried Dante and Warframe? Not yet. Someone's happy clocks are going forward. I'll miss that hour of sleep. I mean... Me too. Especially doing this for a job. That will hurt. Oh, shit. My mental clock is fucked enough as it is. Why are my skills not working? Thank you. I know there's a delay after the negate bubble, but that was long. It was really long. Accidentally toss an enemy when it dies. Toggle the out of range bit. Oh, shit. Again, I can appreciate that people have interacted with certain features, but if you don't report it, they don't know. I know we could argue, well, it's obvious. No, it's not obvious. That's a naive approach. If you find something that is broken and you don't report it and you just talk to other people about it, you're assuming that Zos is watching your conversation. They might not be. Or the wrong people might not be. The wrong people might be seeing it. So it's no good sometimes if you mention stuff verbally, either in stream or on the forums, while Rich is present. He's a creative director. Yes, he could say, hey, someone said today there's a thing, but there's also a team for bugs. You have to get it to the appropriate source. Everyone's got their own job. It's like telling the barman the toilets are dirty. That's the cleaner's job. I'm not saying that bug fixes are clean. It's just an analogy. Just explaining another way of understanding it. So always report it. New ones gets fixed when you roll dodge, but talking to NPCs is a pain. I'm going to report the hell out of it. Report it. You mean I'm not important enough for them to be watching everything I do and say? This is an unfortunate fact. Yes, it is true. I know we didn't see that coming, true yin yang, but it's true. My only problem with the clocks going forwards is backwards is I always forget and set my watch at the right time. Well, I mean, if it's set by the interwebs, then it should change automatically. But if it doesn't, send it back. Send it to Zos. They need to fix it for you. They'll fix your watch. They won't. Don't believe that. It's a lie. Well, it's not a lie. It's a joke. But we could call it a lie at the same time because it's not true.
Hello,
Maticus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, our focused efforts have not been amazing, but we have got some. And we're not struggling. I mean, we did have one death, but it was a dumb because the game's broken and nobody likes to play it anymore. I mean, Windy Bollocks slapped us as he was nearly... Do you know what? It's the same time as well. That desync slap always happens when he's around 4 or 5% health. And it's got fuck all to do with execute panic. Every time that has happened, the fight has been really consistent, really well managed, and it's happened at extremely low health, and it's not an enrage mechanic. That's fucking interesting. I play Break Burden spell within my bank, so I tried it on Tempest. Works great, but I need to transmute and suggest a git. Bear in mind, if you're using the build as it is and want to change stuff, perfectly fine. If you haven't even tried it yet, I wouldn't encourage changing too much until you're actually familiar with it. Bear in mind, Plague Break does not go off unless it's a player. That was the intention of it all along, but there was a side effect to that. It was supposed to be when the ability ends as or gets cleansed. Sorry, when it gets cleansed. But it happened to fire when it ran out as well. So they fixed it. Didn't get any focused efforts, got anxiety. RIP. I will send you my watch to Zos right now. Do it. So I decided to tank with a Nord DK using your Almost Immortal Warrior, using the build with group resistance setup with guide help. I'm having a blast. Drem, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you very much indeed. Also, thanks for noting which variant you used, because that's quite interesting to see what people are doing with that. Yeah, people won't die with that. I mean, unless they do something really, really dumb. Because you're basically giving them as much resistance as a fucking tank, just as long as they're in range. That hurt a lot. Fuck, he hits hard. That's projectile, so I can constantly keep up my shield. Fuck him. He does not mess around, does he? By the way, Shimmer and Shield, godsend for that fight. Still practicing runs, but good so far. Nice. Just be brave as a tank. Remember, you want to be the one in control of the enemy. Don't let the enemy be in control of you. Obviously, if it's a big, dirty AoE that you've got to get out of, you need to move. But if you want them here, you bring them here. You mark your territory. You plant your feet. As broad as that may be, because obviously mechanics can vary as far as that's concerned, that's your main rule of thumb. You're the one in control. You control the enemy, so the group has an easier time. Read that already. Report things, even if it's minor. Yes. Druid's gotta die. 3, 2, 1, be stunned. That hurt. Druids are horrible. That big AoE, you can't bash it. You have to stun him. Alpha adds DDs are his cubs, healer is his wife. It's a good way of looking at it, actually. I mean, I guess if that's the way you want to do it. But, yeah, you are... If you're talking about from, like, a wolf pack scenario, yeah, the tank's the alpha. You got to be in charge. Went back to a DK build, burn, forgot how fun it is. Thank you. Are you enjoying it? That one's been around for a long time. Many, many years. I think 6, maybe 7. With variations, obviously. Fucking spell cock! Oh. Adrea, don't be dead. You got this. Take your time, kite him around the fucking pillars if you have to. Don't bother trying to res me. I'll die. You'll die. Spell thief landed on my head. No time to respond. 3 ticks in less than a second. I did report that to Finn directly, actually. I was like, dude, I appreciate the fact they do a lot of damage. I have no issue with how much damage they do. I have an issue with how fast they do it. 0.5 second ticks or faster is ridiculously aggressive. It's way too quick. You have almost no time to respond. We had this yesterday. It's up to 40 build, but it's still just massively impressive. I keep in mind a DPS mainly traditionally. Yeah, so as a DPS, you move around quite a lot generally because you're trying to stay out stupid. As a tank, I mean, you can take some of the stupid. You're meant to. So always remember that. Adrea, you're a legend, dude. Well done. Nailed it. My group tank, our healer is his wife. I mean, whichever way around you want it, Matt. Semantics. Is it rock grove with a giant lizard skelly? Yes, it is. I went in their second tank. They made me pull her, and I kept dropping the curse because it was getting double cursed. That means other people are too close to you. Do you have any command here for VDSR? No, not at the moment. That's due, though. Spell juice hits like a prime. Dude, it hits so fucking hard. It's ridiculous. But again, I don't care about the damage, how hard it hits. I don't care if over time it hits that much. What I give a shit about is how fast. So if that hit per second rather than every half or third of a second, that would be still very, very dangerous. Something you don't want to stand anywhere near, but at least you'd have a chance to respond to it. Talk about this every stream, Zai. They have not made 1 second yet. I reported it. I know we talk about it every stream. Power creep. But other people are new. I mustn't ever repeat anything. Because even if there's new people joining, you're not allowed to hear stuff I've said before. Because Pete Game has already heard it before. We call him Power Creep, by the way. It's his nickname. I mean, Spell Thief can fuck off too. That would be nice. Sure, yeah, that would be nice. Swift Gale, yes. No. Oh, dear. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice. Again. 3, 2, 1, stun. Yes. Interrupt, interrupt. Those fuckers get massive resistances if you don't interrupt them. That was resistances, not resistances. Sound like upends. Who I hope has gone to bed. Ooh, damage shield. These Gua, fucking horrible. They will knock you backwards when they do a heavy attack, and if you get caught by one, the second one will slam you in the back of the face hard. Had that yesterday. Got double tagged. Whee! Oi, oi, oi. Nearly. Flame Shaper. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Dude behind me is trying to get me. As is the other Flame Shaper. That was close. Boom. I did read all the chat. Caught up. Gilded Slight will do. I did the cake by accident. Eat it anyway. It's good for you. Exsanguinate and you've got tomfoolery. That will work really well. Let's go. Aye. Ah, he's fine.
These are tough, but I've seen you defeat greater challenges.
Insolent trash.
Insolent trash. I dis-a-fucking-gree. Did you hear that? I have never heard him say that. That is some serious smack talk from something that's about to be dead. Delete him, Adrea. He said something about your mum. Did you hear him? Insolent trash. Motherfucker. That was personal. Enjoy helping new people in ESO. The ones that don't like are beggars. They also don't ask for anything, just trade and hope to get something. Oh, you get those in every game. But people just walk up to you and open a trade window and expect you to give them stuff. It's called laziness. I'm not saying you have to do everything by yourself. It's an MMO. Of course there's some group stuff. But walking up to people when you're like level 10 and going, hey, I need some money. It's usually a second account. People make a lot out of scamming others in any game. Be wary. Helping someone is fine. Holding their hand all the way. I mean, when are you going to get to play your stuff? That's why it's called playing the game. You do have to do your bit as well. Happy 10th anniversary, by the way. For me, I'm not 10. Boing. Not yet. Taking that idea 0. Remember, can someone give me 10k for a mount? Oh my god, of course you remember it. People still fucking do it. Please, sir. I need a mount. Level up then. It's toxic. No, it's not. You get one as a reward for leveling up. At level 10. The problem is, most people have already unlocked it if they've been playing for a while. So, they don't know that that exists. Maybe they missed that fucking note. Because some people did. Like, a large proportion of people don't know that that was a thing. So, it's very easy to make a new account and go, hey, I'm new. I need 10k for a horse. You do that all day long, you'll be rich. Oldest one in the book. The funniest one I ever fucking saw was dense as shit. And people were complaining that they fell for it. Honestly, if you're going to fall for something this stupid, I don't have any sympathy for you. There was a dude going around, and it's happened on multiple servers, on multiple games, but they were going, hey, I know a trick to double gold. So if you give me some gold, I'll double it. It's just a glitch, but only I can do it. And what they used to do is take 100 gold as a tester, and then give them back 200. They would take another 1,000 as a test. They'd give them back 2,000. Then they're like, oh my god, really? And they'd give them 20k and just log off. It's your fault. It's your fault. For course you're on PC. Oh dear. That's old as shit, but it used to happen a lot. Yeah, I know some people have rigged those for videos and they're not really real, but they did happen. It's so bad. Just stop it, dude. I mean, how much more of a virtual child collector do you really want to be? All I can see is that dude with a big nose with a fucking cage and chitty chitty bang bang. Children, they've got your lollipops. Idiots. Pyramid scheme in ESO. Damn, I know. It's fucking... I saw that shit and I thought, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't have a right to complain if you get caught up by something that obviously fucking rigged. Don't even bother with research these days. They just post, I need 62k in the chat. I mean, that's honest. Hey, I need 62k. Can't be bothered to go get it myself. I'd probably let you have it if that was the case. I won't, but at least you're honest. Sticker book for live is slowing up. Words are wrong. Slowly filling up. Nice. You will get the stuff. You will. You're guaranteed it soon. If you're following the curated drop system and you are filling up all the weapons and jewelry from wherever the fucking places come from, you're guaranteed to get it. Now, RNG is a factor as to how soon you get it. But, I mean, if you unlock everything, that's the only thing left. You are going to get it. Bash. That was a horrible, horrible situation to be put in there. I'm getting the rat. Finding absolutely everything. Yeah, as soon as you get it, bind it. If I get really annoyed with him, I'll give him one soul gem and walk away. Did you really just reference Chick Chick Bang Bang? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And it was appropriate too. It made sense. And one person giggled. 1, which means I'm winning. No, it isn't. Your whole audience didn't find it funny. Okay, you're sitting on the sofa right now by yourself, making no jokes. No one's giggling. I got 1 giggle. Haha. Someone whispered me like and posted in a guild store and asked me if I could sell it cheaper. I was selling at a minimum TTC price and I said no, and he started cursing me and all the gold he was going to pay me. Oh, fucking whatever. Why? Hey, I want to be really nice. Okay, good. Give me stuff. No. Oh, you prick. Whatever. Oh, fucking hell. Talking about giving people stuff. What the shit, Elvin? We've got a new Dragonborn. Ooh, that's a lot of bits. We have smashed the target. You know the rules, people. To fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. He just dominated that throne with 10,000 bits. Dude, enjoy whichever ninja star you're on. I don't know where you are on that board now. Fucking really high by the looks of it. Thank you very fucking much. Beer and cake in the chat, people. New Dragonborn. 210% into the bits goal. That's crazy, dude. I got bits for reference and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. So that's what you need to do in the real world. If you want to get good at something and be successful in your business, you have to reference Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Confirmed. We found out. So instead of going into Gratwood and asking for a horse for 10k, just talk about old movies on stream and you get money. It's a joke, by the way. 3rd? He's fucking 3rd? I mean, I could have checked. Thanks for spoiling that part of the stream. I could have checked all by myself. I'm joking. I really don't give a fuck. 485k. Did you just overtake Mike? Ooh, that's fighting talk. That is naughty. He just overtook Mike. You're welcome, right? No, lonely girl, I can pull my own pants up. Someone give me a spoonful of sugar now. That is Mary Poppins. Shit, I answered that way too quickly. Do you know, I haven't watched some of those in a really long time, and fucking Chit Chit Bang Bang was on TV, I think last year, and I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. All the fucking time. And most people did. Have you ever realized how long it takes to start the fucking movie? Like, honestly, it doesn't really get going until about 45 minutes in. It's fucking long. Right, let me see. Leaderboard. He's creeping up behind Dragon. Oh, Bulldoggo is closest to Hype Train, actually. Elvin is 3rd place with 800... I can do numbers. 485,000 bits. He is nearly the 3rd person in the world to get the gold ninja star. And also, Bulldoggo, you are up to 410 gifted subs and nearly killed a Dragonborn. People, make sure you say thank you to the gifter if you received a gifted sub. I got a shit buff. Let's go. Dude, my damage mitigation is pants. I have fuck all. I mean, I have passives, but I have fuck all as far as visions are concerned. Choo-choo Hype Train. One more thing from a different person will start a Hype Train. So any bits or any subs. This is true. Debash, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're fucking late. Where have you been? What time did you call this? You don't get paid for this, you know? It's a joke. Oh my god, I can see people face palming. He's so rude. I know.
I love winning.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. We are in the infinite of archives, and our focused efforts, RNGesus, has not been kind to us. We did have some really good transformation stuff, but then when I announced that that was happening, it stopped. So we jinxed it. Found a life hack with reference Poppins, you get subs. We did. We found out if you talk about Mary Poppins, you get subs. If you talk about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, you get bits. I don't know what else there is. Gnome-mobile? Nearly no one knows about that movie. Fuck me, it's got the same kids. Nobody knows it. Look it up, for fuck's sake. The gnome, as in the tiny little dudes. The gnome-mobile. It was around the same sort of time as Chit Chit Bang Bang, Mary Poppins, and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Bedknobs and Broomsticks. You remember that? Bedjobs. No, that's wrong. That's not what it was called. Man, we had that on videotape. Mind you, we had lots of stuff on videotape. We had loads of old stuff. What's a videotape? Is it they got old VHS stuff? Yeah, it is. Ancient things from Egyptian times. Get tips in the next one. That won't start a hype chain. It'll work though. I mean, it'll help. That one was awesome. You remember it? Hit a VCR. Good. You have to compliment you on your website. It's not saturated with ads like other things. I mean, it has ads, and it will change occasionally. That's how websites are. They have to. But I've tried to make it, while supporting obviously the partnership I have with the ad company, I've tried to make it so that the content isn't covered in it. So there will be ads as you go down pages, especially the really, really big guides. And you will get the video occasionally and all that kind of stuff. But I try to make it so it doesn't actually hover over the content. Lisa Hannigan does cover of Hush Boy Mountain that would reduce more like ball to tears. No shit. Going to Red Mountain. Older guy looks like Mike in a spaceship with 2 kids. Has anybody seen No Mobile? Willy Wonka, and I mean the original. I have emotes for that. Put thanks dad in the chat. The emote. Pug King, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Read that already. What do you get for it with the Goonies? The Goonies is not as old as that shit. Today I played Infinite Archive for the first time. How did you like it, Bash? How did you like it? Was it mega? Yes, in case you didn't realize, people, the thanks dad emote, you know, the sarcastic response to people telling me shit I already know. Yes, we do that. It's funny. That is Willy Wonka. Surprise. Just in case you didn't know. Doesn't look like Johnny Depp to me. I know. I know. It doesn't, does it? Pug King said hello. Did hello before Sean did. So, if that's actually relevant, to be fair. If people remember fucking Chick Chick Bang Bang and Mary Poppins, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, the Gnome Mobile, which again is something that most people don't know about, then the whole "you didn't say howdy" thing makes sense, because you must have seen Song of the South. But again, I think they got nuked. Found 3 furnishes in 1 urn. We got the cycle 4 then stopped. Nice! I just died because I got heavy attacked by something in the back of the face and didn't look at it. It's actually called heavy attack. Can't get any clearer than that. Remember Labyrinth? Of course I remember Labyrinth. It's one of my most watched movies when I was a kid. That and fucking E.T. and Flight of the Navigator. Bitches era ended with me when my dad said that he was gonna buy a Casper movie for me and came home with 2 CDs and a CD player. Good luck with that. Because it was DVDs. Although there was some video CDs that existed. Danger Mouse has come back like nobody. Danger Mouse was amazing. The amount of times people have told me things you'd presume I'd already know, and vice versa. There is always someone who doesn't know. If you'd know the information isn't for you, but may benefit somebody else. Maybe. Was booted up for Morrowind again. Having OG fun. Noise. Watched Hellraise the other night. The graphics are quality. It was more funny than scary. Yeah, so was Evil Dead. Evil Dead was fucking... Do not watch that. It's scary as fuck when you're a kid. And then when you watch it as an adult, you're like, what the fuck was the fuss about? That is just ridiculous. Especially when Henrietta in the cellar, the fucking trapdoor gets stomped on her eye, flies across the fucking room. Flight Navigator was awesome, so it's a never-ending story. Never-ending story, no. We disagree. Do you know why we disagree? Because it's not something I remember. It's something I watched in the last few years. So I remember it being amazing. And I'd love to have kept that. But I was stupid enough to watch it recently. And my childhood has been destroyed. It's shit. Mars Attacks. Bap, 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 bap. Fucking brilliant. That is funny as hell. Grange Hill. That doesn't count. That's a shit soap. Hellraiser I never watched until way later. I didn't watch that when I was younger. And now I don't really think much of it. I'm sure it was more impactful then. We're going to go over all the millions of different old movies because everything's old if it wasn't out tomorrow. Remember Little Monsters? No. Oh shit. Saw one of those movies and don't remember much. I remember seeing the movies on the screen and projector in elementary school. The Video Room. We had video rooms in school. That was where everyone just used to fuck around. You watch Gladiator? You mean with, what's his name, Russell Crowe? Of course. That's not old enough though. I mean, Mary Poppins is way older. Also watched Lawnmower Man. Oh my god, that was tragic. Health recovery or extended favor. I don't need extended favor anymore. I've got 2 of them stacked already. Health recovery, fuck it. New Evil Dead is quality though, creepy as hell. I haven't seen the new stuff. The last one I saw was Army of Darkness, which I thought was fucking hilarious. This is my boomstick! Love that. Absolutely love it. They had games of it and everything back in the day. I know they've got them now, and they've got add-ons for other games that exist with that as well. You don't have to tell me, I know what they are. But there was like older Commodore 64 games and shit for it. Like a long, long time ago. What the fuck are we up against? Aye, water boy! Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh, he got decked! He just fucking one-shot you, dude. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna die. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Hackwing. Bullshit! Mother cock biscuit. I got stunned in the back of the head by a Hackwing as the AoE went off. That is rigged. I'm telling Mum. Use the wheel, the TV and the VCR into the classroom and close the curtains in my school. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the video room. That was unfucking fair. It's also 2 o'clock in the morning now because the clock's just changed. Brilliant. We just lost an hour. What's that? 2 cool points if you can remember. 1 cool point if you just know it anyway. That's not fair. That means the older people get more points. Yes, they do. Tell Warboy Gatorade is better. Matt can never have normal conversations with me. You just got to meme shit out of stuff. That's my job. Twilight Zone? Ben, well done. Ben watches too much TV. Now, if anyone older knows it, you get more points. Because he's younger than me and he shouldn't know. That's bullshit, by the way. Not the younger part, but shouldn't know. I love that when people come out with stupid shit like, oh, it's before my time. Yeah, well, so was the fucking dinosaurs. And you know what a T-Rex is, so shut your lips. Oh, shit. Ooh, spell fucking juice in the room. Be careful, careful, careful. He's gonna get me. I'm shitting pants. Oh, no, it's an infuser. The Spellfuck is dead. Calm the fuck down, Zai. On Laser Bones, you're not using infused helmet, legs, and chest on your... You're using divines. Is that crit? Hate to ask these questions in the chat. I mean, that's not a bad question. It's in the video. I'm using divines to take advantage of the Munderstone. That's it. If you use infuse, you're just going to stack increased glyph strength, and they're minimal towards what you get out of it. It's more beneficial to take advantage of the other. But if you change it, you change it. It's up to you. You missed Metal Slug. Was I live at 2 a.m. as a long stream? Yeah, unintentionally. Imagine, I'm on a 4-hour stream so far, and I've only been in for 3 hours. That's some fucking skill. Good shit, right? Uh-oh. And it's chocolate day tomorrow as well. As if the time just changed. I disagree. You've taken time away that I can never get back. Until next year. Or until the next time change, actually. That's what should happen. To make up for the time lost, next time the clocks change and they go backwards, I'm going to leave an hour earlier. Then everything in the universe will make sense. Speedrun a 4-hour stream in 3 hours, only as I can do it. Right? Speedrun a live stream. Like that. I like it a lot. Uh-oh, another splat rat. I was going to get it. Oh, no. You got it. Oh, spell fucking juice. Oh, yeah, yay. Fuck, I literally just dodge rolled through it. Bear in mind, you can't negate the damage by dodge rolling through it. But the time it took for me to get from one side of the AoE to the other nearly fucking killed me. I'm telling your mum. Did you ever see a clip of Chuck Norris telling Chuck Norris joke? Nope. Juffy. I'm supposed to be leaving, but we've got Juffy. We're gonna kill a boss with it. I'm not leaving yet. We'll leave in a minute. You have a favorite NPC in ESO as example? Shigoroth is easily mine. That wasn't an example. That was you asking me a question and answering your own version for it. I've got to say probably no. I mean, we went over this the other day, and obviously Abnafan and Razumdar and Nayu and all that kind of stuff come up there, but I don't have an overall favorite. You have a favorite color as an example? Mine is red. No, it's not, but that's what you did. I've got to make fun. This is the point of the channel, is to have fun. I'm pulling your leg, JD. Officially, no. I mean, Cadwell is way up there as well. So I've got lots of favorites, but not any, like, solid, that one is the best ever. It's hard to choose. Killed it in 12 seconds. Thank you. I deserved it. No, you didn't. You have to go to Twitter and complain that I'm rude to you. Tell everyone. Or Facebook. Or my own comment sections, if you like. That's what it's for. Careful. Whee. Any social media platform. They're only there to complain on anyway. I use it for giveaways, though. And to complain. Sometimes I'll put something really, really, really vague, yet factual at the same time. Like, almost a philosophical statement. And I let people make up what they think I mean. I fucking love that. It's so funny watching all the geniuses come out of the cupboard and be completely wrong. Chuck Norris telling a story and joke is from The Expendables. I watched The Expendables, but a very long time ago. That was a genius fucking movie. Even though it's just raw fun, to be fair. Just loads of explosions, people getting beat up, and it was just nuts. But getting all those actors in the same movie was great. It's cheesy. It's meant to be. That's the point. I'll try and intimidate you on your YouTube comments. You aren't going to intimidate me in a YouTube comment. Try harder. I'm going to say words on the keyboard. Good for you. Exsanguinate. Let's go. At least we're not going to get more order for a while because we already killed the fucker. We did kill him. We died, sure, but we did kill him. That's the most important thing. It died. I've got proof. Loot is in my bag. I was younger. I thought Chuck Norris was just a meme. I didn't realize he was actually a real person. Yes! He is a real person. And there's a reason those jokes exist. He's tough as fuck. Favorite movie was Predators with Arnold. Predators? Well, Arnie was in Predator. I know what you mean. The first one was really good. The second one I really liked, even though a lot of people didn't. And I have to admit that I'm guilty of this because it's completely biased just because it's Predator. I think Predator is cool as fuck. In every way. And unfortunately, that does mean that I like the absolute tragedy that exists called Alien vs. Predator. I know people will complain and go, it's shit. I fucking love it. I'm guilty pleasure. You're calling for a Marauders Eye? I'm not, because we can't get it until the next arc. There's only one per arc. I just died there in Spellfucker Juice again. And again, it's not because I have the inability to avoid it. It's because it does too much damage too fast. That was a massive fan of Bruce Lee. Me too. When I was a younger... No, I've read that one already. 2 was pretty good. That was the one with Danny Glover. Yes, it was. Want some candy? People don't know that reference. They don't know it. Prey was fucking awesome, dude. I was very... Food ran out, obviously. I was very surprised at that. I wanted it to be good, and it was. I was happy about that. I thought they were going to fuck it up. Predator 2 was brilliant. Alien vs. Predator, I know. But I thought it was good. JDT Stag, after I gave him shit as well. Thank you very much for the resub. Massively appreciated. And you're the Dragonborn. You know the rules, people to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place in stream. I have to kill you instead. You're a legend. But yeah, AVP wasn't necessarily a really solid movie as far as movies go. It was just really good to see aliens fighting predators. And it was weird to kind of support the Predator as the hero. Oh, for fuck's sake, I dodged that. You have a 0.3 second period after a dodge roll where you don't take any damage. The motherfucker still hit me. Chronicles of Riddick was great. It was, but that's not AVP. Story of AVP was crap, admittedly, but I love the combat scenes. Yeah, I liked watching it. And one of the coolest ones was that fucking crow-looking thing. The glaive thing that he throws where ching, all the spikes come out and he just throws it like a frisbee. Oh, that was so cool. I know they're supposed to be bad guys, but they're not really, are they? I always root for the Predator. In anything. Visual, strength, technology, they've got everything. Brother was obsessed with Police Academy when he was a teen. That's not quite the same thing, although same timeline. They were funny as fuck. Getting versus Predator hybrid was a sick idea. Oh yeah, it was. They were quite graphic in that as well. Because AVP 2, I don't know if you remember, and no, not too many spoilers if you haven't seen it. But they, Yuri, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. They actually had the Predator kill a fucking kid. And in movies, you know that stuff happens, but you don't normally see, like, harsh visuals for it. They gave no fucks. They made it happen. Like, ooh, that's strong. But in general, I really like AVP stuff. The stories are cool in the books, obviously, but yeah, I've read a book once. But the action was good. The idea of them, especially on the first one, that fucking pyramid training ground for the young predators with traps just full of fucking xenomorphs. I sold. And that side-by-side companionship, if you like, with the lead character when she was fighting alongside the last predator left. Come on, man. Tell me that wasn't cool. That was cool. Like, if you're really up the arse about the story and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I can kind of get it. But if you just want things to be awesome, it was awesome. That was epic as crap. It was bad. I'm not saying the story was amazing, but that shit was they had some moments. Came to the final boss room and got stuck there. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh shit. Hang on, let me kill these things so I don't die in front of a Drea again. That was embarrassing last time. Pretty chat. You're spamming. Hold on, let me finish one message. Doing good resting at the moment. Been in an Oath pit, blindfold, hard mode attempt. We see if we can figure out the mechanics and strats. Nice. Well, strategies are things that you apply. They're not things you necessarily figure out. They're things that you construct. Mechanics, though, they're already set in stone, so learn. You'll get it. Stuck in the second boss room. Pretty challenge. It's pretty cool. New Predator film was kind of weak compared to the other ones. What the well, Prey was pretty cool. It was slow and a bit raw. But it was fun to see kind of older timeline, knowing the fact that they'd been here before, if you know what I mean. There's a good twist on it. The funny thing is, a lot of people didn't even realize it was a fucking Predator movie until way after it was out. Because it just, for some fucked up reason, people didn't click. Story was badass moments. Yeah, it was. It was really cool. Again, like I said, with AVP 1 and 2, I'm not going to say that the stories were amazing. But unless you're extremely anal about stories and that kind of stuff in the Predator stuff, most of the time you watch it for what it is. You want to see the Predator stalking its prey, using its cool fucking tech, and then roaring with its mask off and beating stuff up. It's just, they're just awesome to watch. Cheap thrill, if you want to call it that. The one that I worry more about with the story, and I know they are loosely connected, is fucking Alien in general. Alien 1 and 2, fantastic. Alien 3, really good movie, and a good time crossover for when games were at a really good point where movies, or game adaptations of movies were being released quite a lot, especially Alien 3. But an Alien Trilogy, the PlayStation game, that was actually pretty good. Then they fell off a bit and started making shit games. But I think it was is it Requiem? Alien I want to say Requiem. I probably got that word wrong, but it was part 4 essentially. I'm not gonna lie, that was shit. That big giant alien man baby thing it didn't sell me at all. I just thought it was shit. For some weird reason, I actually like Predators. I love Predators. They are the coolest things ever, and the clicky noise that they make, brilliant. The proper stalker, I love it. You hated Alien Isolation. I think that was probably one of their better games of their time. The problem is they never really get a really good dev. I'm not saying that they're bad devs, but they don't get all the money thrown in. They've had some very good games in the past, but they weren't consistent. And the same applies to stuff like Warhammer. Warhammer games generally, and I know there are exclusions of this, and I definitely agree that there are some very good ones. Most of them are shit because they just chuck them at any dev. And unfortunately, that doesn't say a lot for their stories, the brand, the lore, and all that kind of stuff when it comes to Warhammer in general. For example, Shadow of the Horned Rat is probably one of the best ones I ever played. Warhammer Total War, fantastic. Dawn of War 1 and 2, really, really good. Inquisitor Martyr, buggy, but quite good. But then you've got so many different variations of Space Hulk. You've got so many different variations of other Warhammer games that always just get thrown at the wrong devs. Even the first-person shooter they had, or first-person game they had, was hack and slashy. I wanted it to be so much better. I really did. But it was just, it was shit. It just didn't feel... It didn't feel good enough. It was missing so much. Visually, great. Gameplay-wise, it was just clunky as shit. And that's the danger when you have something that's a really popular franchise that wants to just pump out loads of games and content and all the rest of it, and you just give it to the wrong people. So you have to be very careful of that. But there are some phenomenal Warhammer games, so some have got it right. You want a dev that understands the actual history of it first, rather than just here's someone who'll take on the project. We're dead here, by the way, because we don't have any major... I'm going to put the healer ulti on. We'll have a Vermintide. That's the one. I didn't like it. Boing. Thank you, Phoenix. Much appreciated. You're an absolute legend. 40k could have been so good. Space Marine was good. I have to admit that. But Vermintide, that had so much fucking potential. So much. And I think they rushed it. I feel like they rushed it. I really wanted it to be good, but I couldn't say that it was. It was fun for about an hour. And that's from someone who's a massive Warhammer nerd. I'd love to be one-sided and tell you it was great. At least for me. At least for me it wasn't. This is risky. Got heals coming. There they go. Now we're good. Oh, finish it. The heals are still down. I think it's over. We've got to go anyway because it's nearly fucking 20 past 2 in the morning. You can do it, Andrea. This is what happens when I get no defensive bonuses. Just get wrecked on the last phase. Read that already. Do I enjoy Predator Hunting Grounds?
Drinks all around.
They've had a couple of good ones. There was one which was a strategy game a long time ago, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was an alien one where you could play the humans or the Marines, the alien, or the Predator. But we're probably going back about 20 years. And it was on Xbox and PC, if I remember rightly. I don't remember the name of the game, though. Whatever that was, played the fuck out of it. Envy! Aliens Colonial Marines. Sounds about right. Thank you for the Prime sub. You're an absolute legend. Beer and cake in the chat for the newcomers. Refresh your stream so you don't have adverts. And, of course, you've got emotes to take advantage of. 35 of them. Thank you very much. Extended favor, no. They keep giving me the same shit. I'm getting block costs and extra damage. I don't need those. I need some actual mitigation bonuses. But again, we have to go soon. So we'll probably go to throw at. If not, we'll just leave after next life, which is going to be fucking soon. Look at this board, man. This board of just absolute randomness needs to be more condensed. Thank you, Raven, for the sub. Wolf, how you doing? That's the side effect, though. If we'd have built ourselves to have more survival or stronger heals along the way, rather than just fishing for focused efforts or nothing, then we could have had a good balance of it. But instead, we've gone ham for the damage and got nothing in return. It's great to get through them quicker, but the faster you get through them, the quicker it gets more difficult, and then you're not prepared for it. And some bosses, especially that one, where you've got a bit of a heal check at the end, can get quite tricky. That's why I've swapped ultis, because it's not the block ulti I need now, it's the extra heals on the ground. Get a handle on trials. Nice! Whee! Don't forget there's a website with loads and loads of guides on it. ZynoGaming.com. Put website in the chat if you want it. Oh shit, Piggy's gonna get me. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Flame Shaper. Piggy's dead. Defensive bonus is just so tempting. No, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. It's different, though. If you're going for a very, very long run, luck is a huge contributing factor, yes. But that's when you definitely want to focus on picking up defensive bonuses. I might even argue that you take it over focused efforts and just hope that it comes back up, because it probably will, or it definitely will eventually. But again, you can't really pass it up, can you? Relican and Core Riptide be better for a Stamper DB. Very torn between which one to go with. Well, one, you have to maintain light attacks. The other one, you just fire. So whichever one you are more comfortable with. It's not designed for a particular class or play style as such outside of do damage or do lights. So class and how you want to play is entirely up to you. It's irrelevant. But out of the two sets, those are the two variants. One relies on skill. The other one just fires. Have you had the rest of a great Easter with the family? Thanks for the stream and good night. Thank you, Fluffy. We're 2 Juffies now. Everything's dead. It's going to be stupid. We're 2 Juffies. Spellfucker just got deleted. That taught you a lesson for killing me last time. Okay, cops, excuse me. Ulti. Pumba! Oh my god. This is what we get for the end of the night. We lost 1 hour in real life. We got killed by spellfuckers. The mage deleted us. Well, deleted me. And we've been given a sock. Dobby has been given a sock. Now we get to breathe ice on bad guys and kill them in the face. This is dumb. Followed you on YouTube for years. Just realized you was here. Just got back into ESO. Nice, Envy. And thank you very much for the sub. Uh-oh. That was close. I'm going very, very soon because the clock's changed and I lost an hour. So fucking rip. We're seeing what happens, though, on the next couple of rounds. We're on Thoat. We'll finish with her. Sock. Yep. How many lives we got left? 1? We would have had more, but the mage wasn't very nice to us. Just a run. Remember, in combat, you can't use personalities unless you put your weapons away. But then your weapon's going to keep coming out because you're in combat anyway, so rip. Did I use a buff? I did. Fire orb. That's dead. Oh, shit bag. Hits fucking hard. Big bleed on you. Fucking hell, he's melting. Goodbye. Need to ESO. What are you running? It's probably not going to make a lot of sense to start with if you're very, very new. But if you put Tempest in the chat, that's the build I'm using. Most people, when they start the game, assume that there's a particular class and gear setup that you have to have because that's best and blah, blah, blah. ESO, there's too many billions of possibilities. It's loads of fucking options. So if I say Warden DPS, that's broad. But the build is there if you want it. I wouldn't encourage people that are very new to look at builds too early because it'll just confuse you. It's probably safer to just play the game, start leveling gradually, and then understand where you're going with it because you can make as many choices as you like. But if you want the full rundown of how this plays, that's the video you want to use. Other MMOs, you can just go, hey, get to this level really quickly and pick this class. This game is very broad. Any class, any race, any role, anything can do anything. Wing. So, much like other Elder Scrolls games, if you look at a skill line that you want, you can use it. If you want to use a certain weapon, you can use it. If you see certain skills, you can use it. We've got an extra life. As if. I haven't played in Somerset. I feel like a pure noob. You mean newbie? Or just someone that can't play well? There it is. Can you know a skill? I've already answered that Coral requires a lot of micromanagement. Not really. Coral requires a proc and for the enemy to be in it. Reliquin requires micromanaging. Deleted. It did get deleted. But yeah, I mean, if you're brand new, you're in the right place, obviously, because there's loads of stuff on the channel that will help you. But a big tip, don't power level and understand that everything can do exactly what you want. Anything. Any class can play any role effectively, and there's so much you can do. All the content is the same level, so you won't out-level the stuff, and you can play with anyone. Fucking mad. It's a very brave move for any developers to even attempt inside the 25 years worth of MMOs that we've had that people are normally used to. But it worked. Using ready right now with Sergeant. Fair enough. That's one of the lazy sword variants. Whee! Well, as far as the gear is concerned, there's other things to consider. It's not just gear. But if you're heavy attacking a lot, you can maintain Relic Wind very, very easily versus someone that has to light attack all the time, especially inside mechanics. That's also in the video. If you're doing this all the time, even when you're in mechanics, you're never going to fail that. You're always going to have your heavy. But if you've got a light attack, I mean, you could miss or you could forget to do it. So that's why, at least, this is a made-up fucking metric or percentage, but it's not going to be far off. 95% of people can't use Relic Winning content. I'm using daggers and a bow. It's fun, but I'm clueless. Absolutely fine, dude. Play whatever you've got for now and just learn as you go. I know that sounds a bit just go and do it, but it is, because it's your game. You get to decide how you want to play. It's your play style. Then you can build on that later. So pick stuff. Pick up weapons. See if you like using them. See if you like their skills. See if you like their morphs. If you don't, move on to something else. And then just find out what you like the feel of, and you can go from there. Answers better and Relic Wind. It depends on what you're using. And it also, one set versus another is not always as black and white. You've got to consider other variables, and the vast majority of people do not. They copy and paste, which is fine, and then you can have the outcome. But if you want to understand how to construct things, you have to consider the variables around it rather than just this set versus that. Status Pro is good learning to use ready. It is, because you have to use lights in order to make your stuff fire, and if you don't, the whole build suffers. But again, Spy, that is in the video. So I said it in the video. I did. Spy just told everyone. I did. You're right. There's over 640 sets in the game. I think it's over 640 now, if you include mythics and monster sets after update 41 anyway. So you'll be there for a very long time deciding what to use. But if you haven't tried, you don't have results. And I say it a lot on stream. If in doubt, try it out. You don't personally have results if you haven't tried. It's very easy to copy what somebody else says and not have the experience to be able to make your own decisions. So you've got two options when it comes to this kind of stuff. Copy something that you've seen, or make stuff up and see what happens. The worst you can do is make something that's shit, but that is half the battle won, because now you know what you don't want to do. And you can adjust accordingly. You can't do that. You can. That's how builds are made in the first place. That's how you've got that copy and paste thing that you use. Back. Aw, man. Hopefully we're both dead on this one, because I've got to go. What was I standing? Oh, the bitch behind me. The dude with the staff. Him, Realm Shaper. He does a ground slam with the staff, and then dust goes across the room. He hit me in the back. Yeah. Just wipe it, Andrea. I've got to go anyway. It's 2:30 in the morning. The clock's changed. No one better for builds, in my opinion. Who? Peoples? Andrea had fucking rebirth, you lucky bastard. We believe in the mighty Andrea. He could have continued. Yourself, thank you very much. Appreciated. Again, there's nothing stopping you from trying stuff out. If you're going to copy a build, though, and you want to change it for you, there's nothing wrong with that either. But make the full version first, so you have everything laid out, so you can understand it and make sense of it. And then, if that doesn't completely gel with how you want to play and you can't get used to it, then adjust things for you. Don't just look at it and change things because you think it might be better. You don't have a base for comparison if you haven't tried. There's nothing wrong with customization. That's 100% the point of the game. But have a base first. Once upon a time, Lord of Julianus was said to go. It's because it was the easiest way to get weapon and spell damage guaranteed without any procs considered. You can still do it. You can actually stack both. Hunden and Julianus. Who did a fart? Unforgiven. I'm not forgiving you for that. Right, Andrea, let's get the fuck out of here. I did pick up the extra life, but that was just for science. How the hell? Oh, you lived. You actually killed them all. We're leaving, dude. Okay, we'll kill the boss first. Let's kill the boss. You have video explaining when strong attack to build back stat. I always run out, then do strings to full, then start applying cycle again. Okay, so what I would suggest is that instead of heavy attack and just when you're low, every so often, instead of weaving in a light attack, change it to a heavy attack. That way, you'll maintain your bar rather than struggling until you've got nothing and then trying to wind it back up again. That will be more consistent overall with your DPS as well, because dropping a light for a heavy every so often might stagger your dots in a certain rotation, but it will still allow for that consistency to maintain. If you go all the way down to low and then just heavy, 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 everything falls off. So maintenance is important. Every 2 rotations would be good practice. That is too broad. Depends on the setup. That I wouldn't agree that that's accurate. Just keep an eye on your bar, and every so often weave one in if you need to, just to maintain it. Try and maintain it at a sort of 50-50 ratio if you can. You're not going to do that every single time, but it's nice to be able to spot it. Especially if you're using stamina as your main resource, because if you don't, you're going to use your stamina bar possibly for your skills, your heals, your dodge rolls, your break frees, your blocks, and everything. It's not just one bar for one for another. You're using the same one for everything, so you do have to maintain it a bit more actively. That was a stupidly fast boss. We could go for a very long time.
There are no books up here. I'm too smart for that. Smart enough to make the fragment.
I'm trying to leave, and it's giving me the 3rd focused efforts. Tell me you got one as well, dude. This is just fucking wrong. For science, we can go and hit the next one. You just enter a cheat code for that boss. Yeah, we said be dead. Dude, I had a dumb death a little while ago. Then I got an extra life. They gave us a sock. Daku TV needs a shout out. If you're not following already, fix it. True story. Uh-oh, we got fucking McForearms. We're dead. We've still got 2 lives left. We could have had more, but we did some bumpers. He's going to delete me. Ow! What the fuck hit me? Give me some resources, please. Thank you. There's a heal on the ground if you want it, dude. Not there for very long. You might have to kite him and just double dodge all the fucking flinging. You got this, Adrea. Have a heal. Run into it. That's all I can do. He's going to switch any second. There he goes. Oi, ay, ay. Oof. Nope. Yoi. Ah, he actually hit me in a dodge roll. Did well. Well, double got sucked. Yeah, I got an extra life. I was blocking him fine. If you dodge roll, you are supposed to be able to avoid the damage. But, nope. Mind you, I did have a bleed on me. Might have been that. We died. Fuck it. Go away, Shrine Dude. Get the fuck out of here. We've got 1 more life left, so you never know. We could go to, like, Arc 60 easily with that 1 life left. But we're not going to do that, because can't bothered. Don't want to show off.
Winning. I love winning. Drinks all
Right,
around.
people, I would stay longer, but it is 2:30 in the morning because it was really rude of the world, but they changed the clocks and we lost an hour. So during stream, we lost an hour. We speed ran a stream, according to whoever said that earlier. Thank you very much for watching. Adrea needs beer and cake for being ballsy enough to come join us. Much appreciated. If you're not following on Twitch, that's the wrong one. No, that is the right one. If you're not following on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube, hit the buttons. They are free. Furthermore, if you want to help support outside the channel, there are some links in the info section, or put socials in the chat in either one of the 2. For Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website is ZionoGaming.com, Throne, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, and much. Loads of stuff and things you can buy. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitate.